All right, coming back for round two. I'm gonna kick off the opening now just to get that going. I'll be hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Those that was here a little bit ago. Let's see, brain. Kick off the other opening. Hey, hey, welcome back. Hopefully everybody makes it back. I see the Bud Files and Jefferson are already back in the house, and I did save the tree fight. I saw somebody comment. I didn't see who it was, but on the way out from leaving the last live, I saw somebody say, "Save that tree fight for us." So I didn't remove that. It's still up there. Uh, I restarted my phone just in case. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. It does say I got my 5G back instead of the LTE, so hopefully that does help. But I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes, see if everybody makes it back in. If not, I'm gonna fight the tree with only a couple people watching. Clear these notifications out of there, and hopefully that fixed the problem. Hey, Moon over Miami, what's going on? I was out here a little while ago, and we were doing pretty good, and all of a sudden my phone started acting up, so I had to restart the phone and start a second live. Uh-oh, hey, I'm getting a bite. Oh, come on, take it. I just turned my head around, and that pole right here was twitching. Oh, that'd be a nice way to start the second live. Come on, dude. Dang, seriously, I turned my head around, and that pole was like, it's still bleached out on my camera, so I can't see it when I'm looking this way. Welcome back, Wendy. Welcome back, Jefferson. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Uh, I'm still mess with the Avid ride in a minute, but now that I started getting a nibble on that ride, I'm gonna wait a minute. Hey, Joe, what's going on? Good to be out here. River Rat, what's going on? Yeah, I was out here for I don't know about maybe an hour, hour and a half. I think was that last live, but the phone started crashing on me left and right, so I started a new live. This is round two. We had almost 20 people in there. Hopefully, they all make it back in. Oh! I got one on. Got one on. Fish on! Way to start the second live. Get on that for now. I just started my second live stream and I got a fish on. That's funny, y'all. Ready to start the live stream. I got a fish on. It's not big though, but hey, fish on. I live stream on YouTube. It's not big. No, I wasn't even going that. Oh, turn your head back. I gotta watch it. Oh, I got a scale I can put on them. Big bike, light blue. That was a bluegill. That was a bluegill duck pocket. Duck pocket. Take the head off and the tail off. That's wrong. Go show it to the camera real quick. They got people watching me. There y'all go. Caught one as soon as I started the live. This one's going to go on the stringer too because he's not that big. He's about maybe 9, 10, 12 at the most. But we're doing some catch, clean, and cooks. So, bam, dinner. Second fish of the night. This might be a good night, y'all. This, hey, if you want to say hi to my people, you can. If you're not camera shy. This young man down here netted that fish for me. If you want to look on there to where you can see your face, you can say hi to the people that are watching me. I'm going to get this on the stringer. I normally let them all go, but my lady and my daughter been wanting some catfish, and my people that watch on YouTube wanted me to do a catch, clean, and cook. So I'm going to keep a couple of them. Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah. I don't mind. Well, this same spot, I just caught this one. About 3 weeks ago, I was out here and I caught a blue. Same spot, just caught him. But I'll let that one go. Oh, yeah. I think it's been about 3 years since I kept that. My lady and my daughter's been talking about it, so it's on my YouTube people. Where you from? Where you from? Peoria. Been down here about 20 years. Yeah, that's why I've been down here 20. Because I'm my lady. I met her and I moved down here to be with her. Been down here ever since. So we've been together 20 years. not to pay our house off next year. We are we'll own our Oh yeah, that's cold to get, especially I have a metal rod and stuff in my legs too, and that metal just ache. Oh, the rod holder did. Little rebar in there. Or a little PVC. Oh yeah. Well, that's coming down, man. Yeah, I've never tried it. This is the first year I've been trying it. It seems to work. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get that rebaited out and throw it back out there. That's 2 fish on the evening. Let's try for some more. The rest of them are gonna go back though, because that's 2 really big eater-sized fish. The rest of the fish are going back to the lake tonight, big or small. But this is what I was talking about right here. This is what I caught them on. Basically, take the head off. Good. Like you said, they use it. Hook in through the top there. And part of the barbs on this, and I put it in on this side and angled out the other side so the back line keeps it on foot. I use circle. Yeah, that's right. I got the circle hook. Yep. I got a collection of them from 1 ounce all the way up to I think 9, 10 ounce. Or 10. My biggest circle hook is a 16-aught, but I don't use that unless I'm going behind one of the big spillways or big rivers. I couldn't blind in one eye and can't hear out another. And I can't grass smoke. I fell already 4 times down there on the parking lot. I think, oh, fuck, I got a hole in the grass. Yeah. I've done taking a couple of stumbles off these rocks into the water before too. I just went out Sanchez, I just 4 5 years ago. God, time flies. That's 4.5 years in the hospital. Then my wife, all by herself, has a brother-in-law. Her brothers come over and help her. She's got 7 of them. Know the grass and stuff. A lot of shit they didn't do. Yeah. So what I do, I help you out when you need it. I had an old 51 8-inch Ford tractor that had a little gas in it. So I dumped it out and put fresh gas in it. I used the old gas. I was going to build a small fire. Yeah, between doing it and getting it done, I fell. Cigarette in the right hand, caught fire. Oh yeah. The grass is getting from my hip to my left side. I burnt from my left ear to my hips. Thing is, I grabbed my wife's car.
96 Mustang, yellow, hatchback. Well, I went down the road with her in the taxi car. Got out the hospital, still smoldering. Ever got the door? Okay, let's go.
All right, man. Thanks again for coming down for the net job. Appreciate it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully the phone didn't drop out while I was gone, because I noticed it was doing that before I and had to start the new live. Oh man, there's only 5 people here. Ain't nobody seen that fish yet. Oh, well, I'll be able to make a video about it. Hey, Wendy, what's going on? She says I got a new friend. Yeah, guy came down there from down the way. He's fishing down that way. He saw me fighting a fish, so he come down with the net. Nice old school fella. But man, why didn't I catch that fish when there was 20 people in here? Michelle's Happy Homestead, what's going on? Sorry, let me scroll back, see who came in while I was over there putting that fish on a stringer and talking to that dude. Ashley Brady, hello, hello. Brandon made it back in. Thank you, thank you. River Rat, I just don't know. George, was you here when I caught that fish? I started the second live and like caught a fish right away. It's a big fat blue. I put him on a stringer too, though. That's the last fish I'm keeping. But yeah, I caught a fish to start the second live. I'm jacked up. Of course, I got 20 people here. Don't get a bite. I have to start a new live. Nobody's here. I caught a fish. Yeah, rewind it to the back real quick. I'm gonna smoke this, then take a little quick pee break, and then smoke another one, and then I'm gonna mess with that tree, that rod tree right there. But if you scroll back to the beginning and then scrub the timeline, I just caught a decent size. It's probably almost 15 pounds. I'll say between 12 and 15. I didn't weigh it. I just because it's dinner. I'm not worried about it. It ain't the biggest fish I ever caught, so I didn't weigh it, but I guarantee it's between 12 and 15. It's got a big fat head and a big fat belly on it. But I'm gonna smoke this down real quick. That's what I had in my mouth when the rod went off. So I'm gonna finish this and then pee real quick, smoke one more, and then deal with this stupid tree rod. Thank you, Wendy, for getting the second part out there. Yeah, kind of funny though. All those people we had in here didn't get nothing. Phone crapped out on me. I started a new live, and within a couple minutes, catching a big fatty. But at least it was on the live, and I'll be able to make a video out of it. So, second fish of the day, and they were both decent fish. I'm happy as a hog out here right now. Just need a couple more. Dale, hey Slib, what's going on, brother? If you scrub back near the beginning of this, I just caught about a 15-pound blue. Well, crap, all my tobacco fell out of that one. I just almost caught my nose on fire. Skipjack Cindy, I just caught one. And I haven't messed with the Avid rod yet because somebody said that they wanted to see it. They wanted to see me fight the tree. Not a mouse. It's funny how deep. I don't know how to read that word. How desires never stop the real fisherman. Delayers. I don't know what that means. Oh, anyways, look. See, I even got catfish kisses. Look. I just caught that catfish. He was biting my thumb, so I got catfish kisses. Looks like some people are making their way back. Looks like some new people are coming in who weren't here on that first live. Hey, Outdoors Big Mac, what's going on, brother? I have 2 fish on a stringer. One's about a 7-pound channel cat. The other one's about a 12 to 15-pound blue. I'm happy as hell out here. They're going to be catch cleaning cooks for those. The channel cat I caught before I went live the first time, but it is on video. The second fish I caught at the beginning of this live. Like I went live and I'm just I was rambling for a minute. I looked over and my rod was just bent. So I got me a nice fat blue to start off this live. What's up, Ashley? I missed you too, girl. I missed everybody. It's good to be back. Like I said, I still got to find out what my new schedule is going to be with the new job and all that. But good to be back. And I'm having a blast tonight because I've already caught 2 fish. One of them was even kind enough to give me a kiss. He bit my thumb. John Wiggs, good to see you back on the second show. If you didn't hear me, scroll back a little bit. I just caught a decent sized blue. Not a monster. He went on a stringer. But decent. He's in the teens. All right. Go pay that parking meter over there real quick. I'll be right back. I forgot I was muted. Little rod was slacked up all the way to the bottom. So I went to check it. I had 3 night crawlers on there. Now I only have a little bitty piece of a shredded up worm on there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put cut bait on there because that's the second hit I've had on little rod with these night crawlers where something hits it and doesn't take it. So it might be some bait fish out there messing with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put a chunk of cut bait on there. All right, there we go. Time to get serious with little rod. Got a bluegill chunk. All right, now that I've already caught a nice big fat blue on this live, Now that I've already had a bite on Adventures of Little Rod on this live, time to do the funny business. Hey, Hugo, what's going on? Time to go ahead and get the Avid Rod out of the tree. It's still in the water, but it's up in the tree branches. Let's see if I can get it down out of the tree and out of the water without having to retie. Doesn't seem to be working. I'm probably going to have to retie. Let's find out. Out of the water now. Going up in the air. I can see my sinker. There's too many branches in the way. Alrighty, I'm gonna run to the car and get some gear so I can retire this. I lost the gear to the tree. There was too many layers of branches. I got through 2 of them, but the last 2 I couldn't get through. Pop my line. So anyways, my tackle box is at the car, so I'm gonna have to run over to my car to get my tackle bag so I can retire this pole up. Jefferson, John, Lauren, thanks for making it back. Like I said, for those who let's see, question got worms. Hey, yep, but I'm going fishing anyway. Hey, worms gets it done sometimes. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna run down to the car in a minute. Get this tackle bag. If anybody wants to watch some action, scroll back through the beginning of this video. You'll see there was a fish caught. I'll be back in a few. Roll a cigarette to take with me. It takes me a minute to walk over there and back. What's going on, Hooga? Hey, Fluff and Stuff. Hello, hello. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. I've caught 2 fish since I've been out here today, so I'm having a great day. Got good friends here keeping me company. I appreciate that. But I just fought a tree and lost, so I have to go over there to my car and grab some tackle out of the tackle bag. So I'll be right back. Y'all enjoy looking at the poles. Give me a holler if they go off. All right, let's get this new rig tied up. Let's see here. Cannot believe the tree got my gear. Ugh. Oh well, been a little while since I've lost some gear, except for when I threw Avid's rig off. Avid gave me a Brad Caldwell sinker and stuff like, here, try this, and I went to throw it and threw it off. Other than that, I haven't lost gear in a while. After I get this tied up and thrown out there, I'm gonna check that other rod that had a bite right before I caught that catfish. When I said I had a bite, and I was like, hey, that rod's bending, it wasn't even the rod that I caught the catfish on. It was a different rod. So that means I had like 2 bites back to back, pretty much. Oh, crap. I forgot to put my sinker slide on there. I'm putting my float and everything on. Of course, I don't have my pliers on me to get this slip bobber out. Damn it. Ooh, I ain't got teeth like that no more. God dang it. I gotta go back to the car again. Started tying this rig wrong and I don't have my sinker slide on. I see it up there. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, to go back and get the little set of tools. My teeth ain't what they used to be, obviously. Y'all know that. I was trying to bite it out of there, and whew, that did not feel good. Putting the Santee rig on there, and I forgot to get my sinker slide on first. So far, every fish I've caught this year has been on a Sandy Cooper rig, except for one. One was flat out bottom on a Carolina rig. No, the Avid rod is in my hand. I'm retying it. I lost to the tree. I got it over 2 branches, and I couldn't make it over the last 2 branches, so I'm actually retying the Avid rod right now. I did catch about a 14, 15 pound blue though at the beginning of this video, Avid. When I went live again, within the first few minutes, I had a bite, and then about a minute and a half to 2 minutes after that, I caught a fish. Put him on a stringer 2. That's the last one I'm keeping because I got 2 nice size fish on there. That nice channel cat and a nice blue. I'm good to go. The rest of the fish, if I catch any more, are gonna go back tonight. But it's pretty big. It's a teener. It was during the beginning of this live. Yeah, I'm retying the rig right now for the Avid rod. One of these days, I'll be smart like the rest of them folks and pre-tie some rigs. I'll just get them on there and be like, good to go. As of now, anytime I lose gear, I got to retie. I've actually had 3 bites since starting this new live. I had a bite before I caught the fish on a different rod. And then I had a bite on Adventures a Little Rod. So, good way to start the second live. And then I went ahead and saved the fight with the tree for this live because I saw right before I was exiting the last live, somebody said, save that tree fight for us. So, I did. And I lost. Oh, I need to get some scissors. This 80-pound braid does not want to cut with this. Oh, wait. Let me try my bait knife. That might work better than those stupid tools. Oh, yeah. That worked better. I'm almost retired with this, and then I'll be rebaited. Get it out there. Hopefully not on a tree this time. And like I say, once I get the avid rod out there, I am going to check that other rod because they had a bite before I caught that catfish on the other rod. So I need to check that bait. This time I'm going down there to the rocks and side arming it like I usually like to do. All right, all right, all right. All rebaited, all back in the water. Who's still here? Let's see. We got Evan. Best thing to have a pet beaver. That's one name for it. Mike, Mike, Mike of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Oh yeah, that tree was crazy. Hey, all I can say is I'm happy. I got catfish kisses on my thumb, and he gonna become dinner for doing it. Right there, he chomped down on my thumb when I was holding him. No, I didn't hit the tree this time. I went in there and went at the angle I like. I side armed it from those rocks. It's in the same spot that I got to when I overhanded it, but no tree this time. Hey, what's up, Tiny Farm Nuggets? Peace, audience. Caught my first live here where I think you kept coming in. I caught a fish at the beginning of the live. This is my second live tonight. My phone started acting up and I had to restart the phone and stuff. It kept crashing on me, so I ended my first live, started this one up. I did catch a fish during this live, so hey, doing pretty good. Got some good friends in here. Got some beer in my hand. Can't beat it. Now it's just time to catch a few more fish. And pretty soon here, it'll be time to get my lights going. It looks kind of visible on camera to me when I'm looking at it now, but when I look that way, it's kind of darker. So be starting to light up the lights pretty soon. What's going on, Connor? I got one, buddy. I got one at the beginning of the video. Thanks for coming back for round 2. Heck yeah, Tiny Farm, that's what it's about, man. If you can't get out there and do things you want to do, that's what YouTube's good for. You can enjoy yourself with good company while watching other people do. That's good stuff. And that goes for any genre. I don't care if you're like working on cars or doing the RC thing or gardening, whatever your thing is that you enjoy doing. If you get to watch others and hang out with the good chat while watching something you like, good stuff. Good stuff. Keeps the mind tight. Keeps the mind, sane. See what time we got here. 9 o'clock already. My goodness. It's time does fly when you're having fun. Done caught 2 nice fish. Done had some good time with my people. I didn't realize it was that late already. What's up, Twisted Art Lady? Hello, hello. Did I miss somebody else? Lisa Elliott in the house. What's going on? Beer too. I like beer. Heck yeah, man. Beer's always good. Sometimes when I'm not out fishing, I just sit at home and have a beer and talk with the people. Springfield, Illinois. I'm fishing at Lake Springfield and I live in Springfield, Illinois. Oh, let's see. Get my Compex light over there and lift it up and ready and plug it in just to make sure it's ready to go. There we go. Heck yeah, that's ready to go when I need it. Unplug it for now. Cool, Illinois, have a great bud or two from there. Awesome. I still need to try one of those one time. Avid. I just, I like them locos. They're so strong and they're so cheap. Those Modelos ain't cheap. But I do like Corona and Dos Equis too. So I think I'm gonna have to try a Modelo sometime. We in Arkansas, but been around quite a bit. Awesome, awesome. Using that automagical thing that CFM was using. I'm not for sure. I don't know if he's got a Compex light or not. I haven't paid attention. But if you're talking about what I'm using right here that lights up the show, I got a waterproof Compex over there. I've literally dipped it in the lake to prove that it's waterproof. It's a waterproof kind of like big old bright light, and it's waterproof. And I just plug it into a little battery pack thing down here that I had with me. All right, Wendy. See you when we get back. But yeah, I'll definitely have to try that Modelo sometime, at least once, just to say I tried it. Danimal, what's going on, brother? I've caught 2 nice ones today, man. I got them on the stringer because I'm actually keeping a couple this time. I ain't done it in a long time, but I'm keeping a couple this time to do a catch, clean, and cook with. I got probably about a 6 or 7 pound channel cat and a teener blue cat on the stringer down there. I caught the teener blue cat at the beginning of this live, and I caught the channel cat before I went live the first time, but I did catch it on video, so that's cool. You're out fishing as well? Are you live? If not, you can come up on panel. We can fish together. I'm assuming if you're out there, you might be live. But shit, if not, man, you're welcome up here. I'll go ahead and get the link ready just in case. Let's see here. Copy link. And even if you don't want to, obviously, don't worry. But yes, I'm on my only device. Hey, fuck off, dude. I don't know. You may have been coming up in the world. You might have got 2 devices now. My broke ass still only has 1 device. But hey, it works for me. There's been plenty of people live on their channel and talking in my chat because I've even seen it later when I go to watch their live. They're saying that, hey, I'm talking to Mike, It's a thing. It happens. But anyways, if you feel like popping up, brother, feel free. If not, no worries. I just thought it was cool when you said you're out there fishing. I'm like, shit, if you ain't live, feel free, man. Oh my God, I remember dial up. It would make those noises like a fax machine almost. When you were trying to connect. That's why it was called dial up. It would make that crazy computer dialing noise when you're trying to log in. What was it, like 56K? Trying to remember the speed. I think it was like 56K or something crazy like that. It was awful. But hey, I was getting shit done back then. Honestly, back then on dial-up, I used to do some things, especially on the MSN chats. We used to have some fun in there. No, 56K, like 56 kilobytes or whatever the fuck you call it. It was 56K, I think, for dial up, but I don't know. That's been decades ago. Hey, everybody thinks that old school shit is obsolete, but I'll tell you, if shit goes down, that old school shit matters. Just think about it when you go to a gas station and all of a sudden their internet went down or their computers went down or whatever, and they can't ring you up. They can't swipe your credit card, all that bullshit. You know what they do? They break out that old school rubber dub that will stamp your credit card, and then they'll run it later. What's up, Dan?
What up, man?
Good to
What's
see you,
going
brother.
on? Man, I was in the middle of typing, and all of a sudden I look over and my rods are bouncing around. I had a hit on something, but I didn't see which one.
Yeah, see which one? Hey,
Nah,
which one is the one you want on my show? The one on the right or the one in the middle?
the left, the one in the middle. That's the one that, yeah, that's the one that came from Pat.
All right. That's not the Pat rod, man. That's the Mike rod.
Okay, that's the mic rod. Yeah, I'm out at the river. I was like, man, I'd have been out earlier, but I was just kind of lazy, and yeah, I'll have a
Yeah.
light on here in a
Well, that's
minute.
like me. Yeah, I didn't even know if I was going to come out today, but I just finally was like, you know what? Yeah, I better get out here. I only got a couple days left before I get back to full-time work. Let me bring
Hell,
my ass out here for a while. I'm glad I did because I got 2 nice fish on that stringer.
yeah, I heard that. I was listening while I was getting set up because
Yeah, both of
I
them were.
just set up.
Yeah, both of them were caught on
Oh,
camera.
I just had
The
a
channel
bite.
cat. What's that?
I said I just had a bite on my far left rod on the black rod. Let me turn my light on.
Yeah, the channel cat I caught before I went live the first time, and then the blue I caught during my second live, like almost right at the beginning, like just a few minutes in.
Right.
Those bad boys are gonna become dinner because my lady and my daughter have been begging me for some fish, and you know me, I normally let them all go, but they're
Yeah.
ready, and I'm like, you know what, I can go for some catfish. Heck with it, I'm gonna keep a couple tonight. So
Right.
I got a couple nice ones to take home and make a pretty damn good meal out of, and I'll be able to put it on YouTube for those people to, hey, you gonna do a catch, clean, and cook? Yeah, tonight's the night. I'm catching them tonight. I'm gonna clean them and cook them tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm
Or
still
maybe the
getting.
day after, because I usually like to soak them. So it might be the day after. I
Right.
usually like to soak them in some salt water and beer for a day or two. So
Yeah. Man, I had to go up this. It's a little river, but man, it's flowing. I had to up to like 6 and 8 ounces
dang,
to keep it in place. And this is the
yeah,
river that I fished Aaron's 12-hour deal, and I fished
yeah.
here a few times. What's up, Tony Farm? We got Twisted Art Lady. What's up, Samantha? Avid,
Yeah, I got
Avid.
me two
Oh, oh,
nice candidates on that stringer tonight, man. I might even show them off one more time before I leave tonight. Oh, he's up. Come on,
yeah,
bring
man.
another fish to the show.
They keep biting on that left rod.
Do you have any flatheads there?
Yeah, I've caught a flathead here before. I caught my second ever flathead. I've only caught two flatheads. Caught one at the lake, and I
Yeah.
caught one here.
I'm just
Uh,
saying, if he keeps tapping on it and barely dragging it and letting it go, it could be a flathead messing with you.
Maybe the only thing I got for bait is chicken, man. I just ran to Walmart. I was like, man, I don't have anything, but I want to get out fishing. So I ran and
Yep.
I grabbed some chicken real quick.
Hey, that's what I used to do on Pontoon Jody's show some night. Like I was leaving work to go there, and I'm like, I ain't got time to go get no bait or try to catch no bait, and I would just grab some chicken out the drawer at work.
Yeah,
There was a couple times where I'd just grab a couple of those steak tidbits too, because they're bloody beef tidbits,
right.
and I'd grab those and a chicken breast, and I go out there and hell, one night I caught that 13-pounder on her show because I caught a little bullhead on a chicken piece, and then I cut that bullhead up and threw it on the rod and threw it out there and caught a 13-pound blue.
Nice. Hell, I've only ever caught one bullhead, and that was when I was fishing with fins and foul. Oh,
Oh
Got a
yeah, Finn's pal. They still around?
uh-oh.
I ain't seen them for a minute.
Man,
I
he's
thought I
always
saw him a
working.
couple months ago.
He's always working and everything.
Yeah.
Think I'm getting a bite on the B&M rod, the second from the left. That thing just sitting there, kind of going back and forth.
Oh my god! As
There
soon
was
as
a
I turned that
flathead
on,
in
I
it.
saw the 100,000 bugs.
Oh yeah, man. There's a lot of bugs around here. Of course, it's the river bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely more at the river, but they're always by water in general, and they are definitely out here. As soon as I turned that on, there's like just thousands of them swarming behind me. I didn't even see them until I turned the light on.
Yeah, I cast my first rod out with only 4 ounces, and all of a sudden that sumbitch, it drifted damn near about 3/4 of the way across the bank or across the bottom.
Yeah. Now I ain't
I'm
gonna
like,
lie,
okay. Oh,
in some of those smaller rivers, it's actually not bad to be up by the bank.
yeah, it won't be long after those bites that I'm going to end up having to reel that thing in and put more bait back on it, put more chicken back on it. Hopefully it ain't turtle. I've caught a couple soft shell turtles over here.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're definitely in those backwaters.
Yeah, yeah. This is the same river that old Dinkover stink fishes, but I'm in a totally different area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep needing to get with him and go fishing.
Pastor Brady said, "Hey Dan, bunch of
Who did?
hugs."
Hi Ashley,
Ashley Brady.
bunch of hugs back to her. Oh, oh, oh. That, that damn Uncle Lou rod, the mic rod. That thing's just sitting there going. Whoop. That's what I'm
Lovely
worried
bone
about.
night. What's going on?
That's what I'm worried about is turtles. But hey, if I catch a turtle, at least I caught something. Hello, lovely.
Yeah. Hey, I call that no skunk. I don't care what other people think.
Oh
It's
yeah,
something that you caught. So,
exactly. Even
and
if
the
I
whole
wasn't
time you're
after it.
fighting it, you think it's a fish. So, hey,
Man, I need to read up on how to clean a soft shell turtle and how to cook it because one of these days I'm going to
yeah.
catch one and I'm going to keep it and cook it because I've never had it.
Oh, they're supposedly good. I think they got like 7 types of meat or whatever.
Yeah,
Lovely bone night. Yes, I've caught 2 really nice fish tonight. I have about a 7-poundish channel cat, and I got a teener blue cat, and they're actually on the stringer because I'm gonna take them home for dinner. With the next couple of days, I'm gonna cook some catfish, make a video out of that too. I've caught 2 nice fish tonight so far. Hoping to catch some more, but the rest of them are gonna go back in the water.
yeah. I actually drove my truck down here on the river bottom. The sand is washed down to where I was able to actually like drive further down because the water's down pretty far. Not as far down as I've ever seen it, but I was able to drive a little bit
Yeah.
further down to the bank. But that's where 4-wheel
Let
drive
me
comes in.
let me I'm gonna go full screen and grab those fish. I'll wait till I come back to go full screen, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring the stringer over here so I can show Vonite and
Okay,
anybody else who's wondering if I'm talking
cool.
shit about the fish I caught or not. I'm gonna go grab them. I'll bring them over, but I'm gonna leave it on dual screen just in case you catch one before I get back. Once I
Sounds
get
good.
back, I'll go full screen real quick, show them, and then go back to dual screen and then get back. You know, hell
Hey,
yeah,
I got
sipping
a
up.
beer. I got a beer with me. So hope everybody's doing well. This is my first time to be out in a while. I was gonna be live tonight, but uh, Mike was live and several other people were live, so I was like, hell with it. And I saw Mike, so figure I'll just jump up on his live. I'll be getting back to doing my lives here pretty soon. Correct. That's the beautiful sound of opening a brew. Lovely. I've only had baits in the water for probably about 15 minutes. So no, I've had some bites already, but no fish. Nope, I haven't got lucky. Whiskey there. Man, I had to leave the hard stuff at home while I was out fishing. I had to drive half an hour away from home. I mean, that's not far, but through some of the area
All
I
right,
had to
I'm gonna
drive
go.
through. Do
I'm gonna go
it.
full real quick to show these, and then get them back in the water.
Do it. Yeah. No kids with me tonight either. My son's with his mom. I'll have him tomorrow and Saturday night, though. Wow, nice. Yes,
That's
sir.
the blue right there.
Is that the 14-pounder?
Yeah, that's the blue right there. And then there goes the channel cat next to them.
Nice.
Both of those are gonna be dinner. Let me put you back on dual screen and go get these back in the water.
Yes, sir. Lovely. That's the first time he's heard that. In any facet. Size matters. What's going on, man? It's yummy if you cook it right. Lovely. There is. Now, you just bread it and fry it. You'd be good. If you like spicy, soak it in Louisiana hot sauce or whatever your favorite hot sauce is, and then bread it. You can bread it in some Louisiana Cajun spicy breading, and yeah, it'll come out amazing. Uh-oh, Avid has a surprise for Ashley. That's scary. Hey, Tinkerbell. What's going on?
Tinkerbell, welcome back. She was in the first live. I appreciate you coming back by.
Ashley, I'll wait for you to cook me some drum so I can try it. Now, you just talking regular freshwater drum?
Freshwater drum are actually not too bad.
Zed, what's going on, Zed? Yeah, Mike,
Hey, Zed, welcome back.
I pretty much got one of our 14-foot aluminum V-hole boat. Pretty much got it ready to get out. I made some brackets. I made a way to put my rod holders on the boat without drilling or doing anything. So I got to get my dad to want to go out on it sometime before, I try to mess with going out by myself and going live, because it is his boat and we ain't had it out ever.
Oh, look out now. We got possum fishing as well.
Oh,
Possum.
Man, who's that guy?
What's going on, brother?
I don't know. You passed me back here on the road, I think. How you doing, Dan?
What's up, man? How you been?
Oh, getting my voice back.
Yeah. How'd you lose
Yeah,
your
I
voice?
done caught me a couple nice fish tonight, man. They're gonna be dinner.
Uh-oh. Uncle Lou or Mike Rod. It's moving.
Well, that's a good deal. Congrats,
Moving
Mike.
like a damn flathead, messing with it.
Got
Low in
everybody.
Yeah, got me about a 6 or 7 pound
chat.
channel and a teener blue out there for dinner. Y'all know me. I ain't never kept a fish yet. Well, actually, I'm lying. I think I caught one time that I kept for clean. I did a catch and clean, how to skin a catfish type video at the very beginning of my channel. I have not done it since. Tonight's the night. I'm keeping these bad boys.
It don't hurt every now and again.
Yeah, if I catch any more, they're going back tonight because definitely those two are big enough that I'm going to get what I need off of them. So anything else is going back. It's all for fun now.
Trying a worm and a cut bluegill head on my clicker pole.
Heck yeah. John Wiggs said, "Get it wet, possum."
Oh, well, yeah. As long as I don't fall off that culvert, it'll be all right. Well, yeah.
Lovely. Bone Knight says she ain't been fishing for 3 years.
Good.
Says good to see us all up there fishing.
And it's lightless, the bluegill head is.
And of course, Ashley says the wetter the better.
Who did?
Ashley. You knew who said that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be Ashley or John or Deadpool if he stopped by.
I don't scare him off, but right now
I got
the water coming out.
I got 8 ounces on my lightest rod here, which is a Zebco 7-footer, and that thing. Oh yeah, that's kind of all at once.
Oh, I bet. That's quite a bit of weight.
Do what?
That's quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, I have caught a 14-pounder on it though.
Good. We just trying to get something. Amanda's making crunch wrap, taco dillies, and I said I was gonna go hit the deck for a minute.
I'm definitely hoping to catch at least one more for giggles and fun.
Right.
But hey, it's been a good day. I've already caught 2 really nice fish, so I mean a 6-pound channel ain't bad.
It sure ain't.
It technically might be slightly bigger, but I didn't weigh either one of them because they're dinner. I'm not worried about weighing my penis. I only weigh the ones that come off a little rod or that are big enough to be like, all right, let's get a weight on this.
Well, I did bring a net this time. I did come prepared.
Welcome back, George.
Oh, I got the bluegill head moved. Look out.
You say George?
Yeah, Fish and Dreams back in the house. He was here earlier too.
Oh, howdy, George.
And for all of those that are just making their way back since the first live, I did catch me a really nice catfish on this live. So I'm happy.
Come on here, kitty.
And now I got Possum and Danimal up here who might add some more fish if I skunk for the rest of it.
Okay, I'm good. I was afraid I might have slipped on that bank again. I had to get me some water to rinse my hands off with.
Oh yeah, them little muddy river banks are a pain in the butt sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I about busted my ass in that mud where the water's dropped.
Well, I think we're supposed to get some rain Saturday, I think. Got like a 60%. That's awesome. I hope it does.
Yeah, we supposedly got 1 day of rain coming up pretty soon too, somewhere near the weekend. Obviously, I'm not close to you, but I'm not too far away. Usually, I get your weather a day or 2 after.
Right.
I was listening to the radio on the way driving here, and I heard something about a possibility for some rain and thunderstorms on one of the days coming up here soon.
Yeah, it said possibility for heavy rainfall. I'm like, woo, come on, let's get an inch. Then we won't be running 300 pumps at one time.
Come on, fishy, fishy. I got the fever now. I want another one. I done caught 2. They got me excited. I'm ready for the 3rd one.
Yeah, man, I want my first. It is muggy as can be out here.
He's supposed to call them in first. Tell him you're going to be there at this time, be right here.
That's what I did.
Gave wrong address in.
They didn't believe me, I guess.
Look at Avid bringing in a 2nd channel. Cooking with Avid.
Skipjack Cindy, what's going on, Cindy?
Oh, howdy, Cindy. I guess I hit the button here, that button. Look out.
They're still talking about the witness and the slime.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Ashley.
done got started.
Well, I'm going to make that one.
Yeah, that mic rod just keeps kind of going back and forth. I don't know if it's the current or what. I cast on the other side of the, I don't know, I guess you could kind of call it an eddy. There's an area where it's just kind of swirling around.
Yeah. That might be what it is. And it could just be dragging that sinker around in a circle there.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
I mean, I think I put 8 ounces on that one. So it shouldn't be swirling around. Good thing I got sinker slides because I was able to just put extra. I didn't have to tape the sinkers together or anything.
You love that.
Oh, that's all good, Wendy.
Hey, window.
Oh, look out.
Hope you're feeling better soon.
Something just hit because, oh, my rod stand is moving. One of my rods is, God damn, I can't tell. That's the only problem with my little rod stand that I got is when one fish hits, the whole damn thing moves.
Yeah.
That's what used to happen to my cart. When I had that little cart out here, I would see like all of the rods shake. And I'm like, which one is it?
Well, that's, if I got a real pronounced hit, I know, but if I'm not paying attention, yeah, it can really mess me up. But I mean, one good tug isn't gonna give me a fish anyway, so.
Well, you never know.
Never know.
Can't count it out.
One good tug is all we need.
That's right.
Usually takes a couple good tugs for me, but
I said good tug. There's a difference between a tug and a good tug.
Yeah, the first time I ever fished here, man, the water was up considerably. No, actually, it was, yeah. I think first time. Yeah, because I came back with my dad a couple nights later. That first night, I caught a flathead, I think it was.
It's or her, Sandy. It or her is what I'm saying. She said, just wait for it to bend over.
Well, if
Just
she's waiting
for her to bend over.
If she's waiting on it to bend over, then she's waited too long. Oh. Black rod. Again. Yeah, just after I got set up, there's a whole group of like 4 or 5
Oh,
people.
there's Tinkerbell, howdy.
Hey, Tinkerbell, thank you. Says still listening. David Conklin, what's going on?
Oh, it's still. Oh.
Get it.
I missed it.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a bite. Look out. Here, kitty. Oh, hurry up. Come on.
He was
Hurry
Yeah,
really
I see
coming.
that's happening. I see that's happening on the end of that. The rod that's standing out straight.
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah, I see it's happening. The one that's laying down instead of standing straight up.
Well, when it runs, I'm gonna flip that switch.
See, the crazy thing about this river is I fished one part of the river about a half an hour to the west of where I live, and all I could catch is channels. And then I come over here and I've caught blues and flatheads. It's kind
I
of
bet
weird.
you do, Ashley. Ashley
Yeah.
says she holds her rods in her hands. I bet she does.
Well, yeah, I usually do, and then when I feel
Sandy
weight,
toes.
let her go, boy. That's got a bigger hook on it, though. That's got a 9 on it.
What's going on, Amanda? What's going on, Sandy?
Come on, get it.
Hey, Amanda.
Come on, yeah, come on. Ooh, yeah. That's a channel kitty.
I want to see Possum bringing a fish that matches one of mine. Bring it on. Or bigger.
Well, I doubt that. I doubt it's 8 pounds.
Is that the night crawler or the
That's the bluegill head.
bluegill head? Oh, well, you got a chance.
We're going to flip it.
I might have to recast the mic rod and get it back to where I want it. And then the other Uncle Lou rod, recast it and get it somewhere a little bit different too.
Come on, get him, man. Uh-oh.
Sandy Toe says, you men are playing with rods, but are you doing it right, though? I'll leave that to y'all ladies. Hey, I got me 2 big fish in today. I've been doing it right so far.
Rod's only move is stimulated.
Oh,
Cindy says, my
that's a channel cat. Oh, yeah.
Cindy likes a bouncing
fish
rod.
on.
Fish on.
Who got a fish on?
Solo screen. Land it.
Hang on, I'm going to turn y'all this way.
He got a turtle. He got a turtle.
Oh, no.
Dan says he's got a turtle. Amanda says, here, turtle. Third fish of the night.
I'm working on one.
Hell yeah.
All right, he got him something he's happy about.
Yeah, he said, hell yeah.
Must be a good turtle. Now I got all kinds of logs across the bank from me, but I forgot to grab my box of hooks, and I got a few extra leaders with me, but I don't want to keep losing lead. Might.
It might weigh 8 pounds. Look out.
He said it might weigh 8 pounds.
Flathead out of the ditch, boy.
What's he got there?
I don't know yet. He went flying by the camera, but he said it might weigh 8 pounds. Look out now.
Okay, it's about 5. How about a foot and a half of water?
Sometimes Ashley lets the rod chill between her legs.
Oh, it's a flathead.
Yes,
He ain't
sir.
going no 8 pounds though, but hey, it's a flathead.
No. He about 4.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
A she, it's a she. She got a little mouth.
Did you
Flappy,
just
well,
say it's got a
flappy.
pretty mouth?
Did you
Thank you,
say
Lord.
you got a pretty mouth?
We're gonna let her go, y'all.
Sandy said, "Kiss it, possum." There it goes. There was a catfish and there was a
Hey,
kiss. It's a
hey,
catfish kiss.
if I catch a flathead tonight,
I
I'll
got
kiss
I
it.
got a catfish kiss too earlier, but he kissed me on my knuckles. He bit me right on my thumb and gave me catfish
My
kisses.
God. I ain't caught the last
Size
flathead I caught
matters.
out of this
What's up?
ditch.
If I catch a
Hey,
flathead, I'll
size
kiss
matters. I got your shirt slimed up because I caught me a blue catfish
Yeah.
during this live on round 2. I caught a blue catfish, so your shirt worked.
Look at that. He bit just right. I still got my head. Or she did, excuse me.
it.
Oh, and I'm gonna throw it
She
right back
left
at
his head intact. She didn't do it right.
her.
She didn't do it right if her head's still intact.
Boy, that made it day.
Oh, these
I never
bugs.
expected that. Then
Yeah, I knew something was going on. You're like, oh, hell yeah. I'm like, what? They called flathead.
ain't always real.
Why these dumb fuckers keep shining their fucking spotlight down here in my area?
That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome.
Queen says
It's
you
probably
always
been
catch them when she ain't with you.
What are you
What's
trying to
up,
do?
Brokeback Bob in the house?
7 years since I've caught one in this ditch. So they still
Hey,
here.
go back, Bob. What's going on, man?
Howdy, Bob, brother. I
There's
just
the
caught a
real.
flathead.
Oh, now I know why possum. Now I know why possum caught a flathead. He caught one eight
Yeah,
hundred rent
I
a
called.
fish.
There's the original, the real 1-800 Rent-A-Fish man.
God, do that again.
I'm definitely just hoping to catch another one, but I got 2 good fish on tonight.
Johnny
They're
Small
going
Pepper.
home with me to become dinner.
Howdy,
So, what's up, Johnny Small Pepper?
I'm trying to
John.
remember.
I've caught 2 good fish tonight. They're gonna be on the video tomorrow.
I'm trying to remember who it was, but I
I wish
remember
I could have
somebody in
got
the
that
live.
on video. Flatty, I kept the F word out of it, but by God, whoop whoop. Been a long
I'm
time,
gonna go water them bushes. I'll be right back.
long time.
The mic rod just vibrated or just kind of bounced. It wasn't a.
This is just a channel cat guard, buffalo, uh, common sort bitch. Oh, got the old thumper thumping.
3 Bs in the house. Oh, that's Brokeback Bob. I saw 3B earlier in Greenwell's live.
Mm.
Thank you, Ashley. It's good to be out fishing.
Oh, John, you just missed me catching a flathead out of a ditch. I ain't a long, long time.
Like I said, I'd have gone live on my channel, but I didn't figure I was going to get many people coming in, so I'll do it sometime soon. 252. What's going on, brother?
It wasn't big, but
That's what she said.
hey, it was very nice. I'll tell you that.
God, these bugs are killing.
That made me want to do a dust thing to look at.
Big Slim, what's going on, buddy?
Howdy, Big Slim.
What's going on? 252. I heard Big Slim too while I was walking back. Big Slim, yep, there he is. What's up?
Man, 252. There's some times that I've been coming into your lives, but I've been popping in while I'm sitting around watching TV or doing something else and ain't chatting. So I've been in a number of your lives, man. I've come into most of them I've seen over the last couple months.
Yeah, 252 and Southern Wild Fan used to make it up here occasionally too and fish while they was out there fishing. They'd be up on the panel back in the day too. Them brothers be putting in some good work, bringing in some nice fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Adam and 252. I try to make it in.
Whisker Dreams, Ricky Bobby, what's up, brother?
Oh, we doing Ricky.
Ricky on that stuff right now.
Tiny Farm Nugget still there, says lurking, not twerking. Jefferson still in the house.
Ashley said I've got it laying on her forearm.
Ashley's forearm is getting tired of working the rods. Big Slim. But yeah, anybody who's just peeking in, I have caught a couple fish tonight. Possum just caught a little flathead a minute ago, probably about 4 or 5 pound flathead. I have a 6 to 7 pound channel catfish and a teener blue catfish. I'll post some videos of those tomorrow, but I have them on a stringer because I'm also going to make them into dinner.
Mike, I'll tell you.
I know, Ashley. She said my tattoo.
Or tattoo. I'll tell you, man, I've cleaned a couple 13 and 14 pounders, and man, they actually, the bigger they get like that, the harder they are to clean because of damn ribs and everything. Ribs get a little bit bigger to cut through. I mean, you get a lot of meat out of them, but they're
I don't cut through the ribs. I cut right down the back. I cut right down the back, and then I slice along the ribs. But you got to forget, I'm a cook too, and I'm used to butchering meat. So you run that fillet knife along there, you can feel where those ribs are at, and you won't cut through the rib. You'll basically be sliding your knife down along the ribs and getting all the meat off the side of those ribs.
Mike just used to playing with me.
You know, it's practice. It's you know, when you've done it a long time, whatever. If you've butchered other animals down, things like that, it's a process. But yeah, you don't cut through the bones.
Now I do.
You start back there, and then you go down the spine and get you a nice long clean cut along that spine, and then you just slowly keep running the knife through there. And once you feel the ribs, you just slide the knife a little bit angled away from it, and you just keep getting nothing but pure meat away from the bone. When I clean a catfish, it looks like translucent skin and bones left behind. I got all the meat off, and all you see is some bones left behind. I don't cut through the bones.
I just cut through the ribs, and then I cut the ribs off, and you know, I cut the meat, cut the ribs, and then get the rest of the meat off.
Yeah. Oh, he just caught up his other pole. I thought you was getting a bite on the other pole. I'm like, no, he's tangling his other pole.
Excuse me. Get your hands on it.
I'll drop that link, Ricky, or anybody else wants to come up. You ain't got to be fishing to be up here. So I see Ricky out there. I don't know if he wants to come up or not, but I know sometimes he does. So I'll drop the link if anybody else wants to come up and shoot the shit with us. Feel free. If not, no worries. It's just good to be hanging out again. It's definitely good to be out fishing right now.
Sure is. Very lovely.
Why didn't that show up? It should have went out there. Post comment. Page chat. That should be coming out there. If anybody wants to come up to hang out with us, feel free. Size matters. Yeah, I've actually been close to 3K for about 4 months. It hasn't crossed 3K yet, but I've been dropping from 295 to 298 for like 3 months. But I haven't even been up here almost for 2 months. So it's kind of weird that it keeps going up and down when I'm not even doing anything.
On what?
But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. I still only maintain between 20 and 50 in check, depending on what's going on. If I start catching a bunch of fish, I get more, but I average about 20. Like right now, there's 20 in here. I've done that for 2 years now. Average the same amount of. Oh, they over there at Applebee's. They partying it up.
Good thing to do.
Cheers, fellas.
Now
If
the
he ain't
same.
home, he's at Applebee's. Yeah.
Hey, well, give me eat a wonton taco for me. I tell you what,
Hey, what's
them are
up,
pretty
Mid-Mouth?
good.
I got Mid-Mouth Mike in the house.
Welcome back, Miss South.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Ricky, I'm doing great, brother. I've actually caught 2 fish tonight, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. We got
Good deal.
Possum up here and Danimal up here fishing with us. Possum caught a little flathead.
Mike
Good.
needs to
Bunch
change
of great
his name
people in
to
chat. So yeah, I'm doing good, man.
Mike needs to change his name to the mouth of the Mid-South.
All right. Now we just at the bar having a little fun tonight.
Sandy, Applebee's is a restaurant with a bar.
Yep. That's where we're at.
A lot of people don't like them. I like their food. The Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp is yummy.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. They got it's basically they call it what, the neighborhood bar and grill or whatever their slogan is. They do like barbecue and steak and fried food and some ribs and stuff.
They do ribs, steak, chicken,
No.
pork chops, wings, onion rings.
I would say that out loud, Big Slim, but they are at the bar, and I don't want the bartender to hear it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Mike. Mid-South, it's still a good.
I'll highlight the comment so you can see it. I don't want to yell it out loud.
Depends on your cook too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, for being a basic restaurant, it ain't bad.
No. Like I said, the
Some
Bourbon Street
people
chicken and shrimp
give
is
a
awesome.
lot, and some people don't care. They'll send whatever out. But that's where you get your better Applebee's than your other one. But I agree, there ain't much there, you know. But your wonton tacos
Cheers,
with that
brother. I
lime
see
over
you.
the top.
Cheers.
That coleslaw on it is just and dainty.
Which one you work at?
That's about the only thing I eat in there. But
I used to like the Bourbon Street steak. Hey, they dropped out. I don't
me
know if
too.
they even have it anymore. I haven't
I
been
don't
there
know.
for about 5 or 6 years, so I don't even know if they have it. But they
I
had
don't know.
what they called the Bourbon Street steak. That shit was pretty good.
I don't know if they got the steak, but I still get the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp, and that is yummy.
Well, if they
But
still
man,
have the chicken and shrimp, they better have the steak. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's good, guys.
they got rid of the
But yeah,
roasted
He
potatoes
said
though.
the bullshit, though.
They got rid of the
uh,
roasted potatoes, so I get the steamed broccoli because I don't eat mashed potatoes, and that's what
You
it's
don't eat
served
no
with.
smashed taters.
Fuck no, I don't eat mashed potatoes at all.
Do you even eat taters?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't eat scallop
man,
potatoes and I don't eat mashed potatoes, but
throw
I'll
some
eat.
bacon, cheese, and green onions on there.
man, load them up.
Woo.
Yes, sir. Some sour cream.
Mashed potatoes are
Mm.
nasty.
I'll tell you
No,
what's
you
even
make them
better.
not.
Look, if you take mashed potatoes, like some leftover mashed potatoes, put some bacon in there and some green onions and some cheese, and then bread it and fry it
Yeah,
for
it's
some
totally
fried potato cakes. That shit is
yeah.
good.
That's totally different though. That's like a McDonald's French fry, only times 500. You know the size.
No, it don't taste the same.
Well, no, it don't taste the same. But I mean, hell, that's all McDonald's French fries are mashed potatoes fried.
How does Samantha? How you doing, man?
Twisted Earth lady says she used to work at Fridays. I assume that's at that
Man,
TGI Fridays. I
Yeah, I ain't
I've
never
assume.
ate
been to
one
that
I
of
place
never
them.
ate
one
there. I've
time.
heard of it, but I ain't never ate there.
TGI Fridays is so freaking overpriced. I went there one time. I never went back. Hell with that place.
I ain't never ate there at all.
Their food wasn't that great, and they were just completely overpriced.
That depends on your place, though. So.
Brookback says I forgot the garlic herb butter. Hey, garlic herb butter is gonna help anything. I don't care if it's fish, beef, potatoes. Yeah, garlic herb butter is good.
Oh,
I actually like making some. I actually make some compound butters occasionally,
Ah,
where I'll take liquid butter. Did he get one on?
I don't
Oh
think
nope.
it is.
I'll take liquid butter and I'll throw some herbs and, like you said, like garlic, whatever. I'll put it in there, and then I'll roll it in some wax paper, and then put it in the refrigerator to solidify it. Later on, I'll slice it down and use it on other product. That
nope.
shit is good.
Damn.
Nope, he ain't there.
Just like Chipotle. I like using Chipotle in that shit too sometimes.
Every time, boy. It's
Give it a
hard
little
fishing
spicy
with a
butter.
secret mate. Gone, bud.
Spicy mustard and spicy butter is my two. You got one on?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Both you
I'm
guys
trying to.
grabbing rods. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, I ain't using no weight. I'm just using a hook and a bluegill head, and I'm trying to get to sit down there just where the current coming out of this culvert quit,
My clicker
and it keeps
started
moving
going.
it on down to the bank. We'll get her set here in a minute. I'm gonna move that worm though. I want using that black cloth. It's only a foot and a half out there. All right, I'm gonna get it.
My fish seem to have turned off. I'm not even hearing no splashes. Earlier they were splashing, and earlier I caught some, but they seem to have turned off. Ryan, the tech guy in the house, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, Ryan. But like I said, I definitely have two nice, big, beautiful fish that I'm gonna get a lot of meat off of, and I'm gonna get some bait off of too. Cause what I don't use to eat, I throw in a bag full of blood, and I'll bring it back with me, and I'll take chunks of it off for bait and all their guts. Like when you catch these big fish, they got a lot of guts in there. You pull them guts out, you can use those for bait too. So, but I got about 30 pounds worth of meat almost. I mean, 20 pounds of meat almost to chop up. So that's gonna be nice.
Bunch of salad out there floating through too. Gets everybody starting to irrigate. They all do. All right, I heard that. One thing with this thing, here, kid, buffalo, yard, anything but that T word.
Sandy says I need the glaze. Oh lordy,
Shit,
these
man.
people in chat. I tell you, I don't know what happened.
I'm
I
sitting
thought
here
this was
reeling
a
this thing
family
in.
channel. No,
I'm
it ain't
reeling this.
never been a family channel. Obviously, I'm just laughing.
I'm reeling this thing in, thinking I got something on it, and nope. I snagged somebody else's line that was out there, and it stayed hooked up to it for a ways.
So
Hey,
they
that's
give you
free
the back.
gear. Did they have any sinkers on there? That's free
Man,
gear.
it let go.
And it's, not out there get tangled around somewhere.
Like I said, I had to put a couple sinkers on this damn thing.
Gone, bud.
Damn, something just jumped at
Congratulations, Ashley.
on what?
She says, "Oh boy, apparently I'm engaged now.
Did
Congratulations. Good to hear."
Mid South Mike ask her to marry him?
I don't think anybody could tie Ashley down unless she said, "Hey, tie me down." And if she's asking you to tie her down, you're probably the one that could tie her down. Just saying. Oh man, I can't believe my fish died off the way it started out so well.
Oh, it
Nothing
might be
since then.
30 minutes till I get another bite. I gotta wait for another fish to swim up to it. Only thing you see a school of in here is about 2 or 3 yards, and they don't get no thicker than that. But I like catching them now. This in the daytime, you can see everything down in the water. I mean, everything. It ain't but a foot and a half deep, but you never know what you can catch at night out in shallow water. I had to go throw. Had to send some bait. Couldn't help myself. Caught 2 bluegill, which I'm using. Guessing they put the other piece of that bluegill on this green boat. I figured it'd be a carver or a buffalo or something.
I will say one thing as far as bait's concerned. That's one thing I like about lakes versus rivers. Your bait fish are so easy to freaking catch that it's nothing. You can throw your cast net and catch a bunch, or you can throw a worm out and catch a bunch. I only used one night crawler for bait fishing today, and I filled this whole bucket up with green sunfish and 2 bluegill on
Yeah, I
one night
love
crawler
that.
because they will even hit the skin. If you look at your hook and you're like, man, there ain't shit but the skin of a worm left,
Howdy,
throw it back
fish.
out there. You're gonna catch another green sunfish. Clayton, what's going on, brother? I caught me
Yeah,
2
I
really
use my
nice fish
worm till
today.
it's
There'll be a
gone.
video of it sometime. They're also going home for dinner, so there's going to be a clean and cook.
I ain't got bait on anything.
Well, you can't catch nothing fishing on credit.
Nope.
What did she say? I will marry you for 1 million US. Drew on mine. uh,
I want that
oh, that
thing
was
done
funny.
tonight. I don't know how long it lasts. It's just my rechargeable headlamp.
When you said, need to get rich somehow. Don't we all?
Oh,
Shit.
that's a little better.
If you're still alive, when my wife goes to bed, I'll be back. Well, it's already 10. I don't know how much longer I'll be out here. I'm planning on hanging out for a little while, but I don't know how much longer, especially since my fish died off. But I'll be here for a little bit at least. I'm gonna go use that
All right, we
restroom.
can
I'll
go
be right back.
down and make the bugs work.
Put another piece of lead on this one.
Oh, come on, sweet. There we go. How about that?
I do have some 6 and 8 ounce lead at home, but I didn't think about bringing it.
Well, I carry at least a pound with me when I go.
I got out
Around
here
here,
at
we
around
break
I
off
think
about
4 to 4:30, and it's already 10. I caught the fish that I want to catch. They're on the stringer. I'm gonna take those home. But I plan on hanging out a minute at least. So I'll see you if you get back in time. If not, it's good to see you drop by, man. Twist Early said, my hub said I can work out cash value option if you need be a PFG sketch. Dang it, that jumped. $20K a month will be fine.
Well, again, I think I'm bringing in somebody else's line.
Again?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Why? I will say that actually does happen quite a bit in the rivers. I remember when I lived by a river, I would constantly catch people's lines that got broke off or they were jug
I've burned
fishing. Shit,
stuff too,
one time I drug a jug through the water that had an 8-pound catfish on the other side. Apparently the jug went drifting through and caught my line. So when I brought it in, I had an 8-pound catfish on somebody's jug.
Gotta love that.
Oh. Mike rod pulling.
My spry's been moving all night. Somebody do something with it. Sandy said Dan's got an invisible fish hanging around. Yeah, that pole looked like it was spinning. It was from the sinker.
There's a lot of grass crap in this.
All right, I'll be back in a few. I'm going to take some of this crap to the car just to save myself some trips later. So I'm going to take my bait rod because I'm not going to use it anymore. I still got like 20 freaking green sunfish in this bucket, which I'll have to dump out later. But I got my solar panel out here, which I don't need. My bait rod,
Boy, you gonna
a
have to get you
couple
a
other
bite
things. So
tank.
I'll be back in a few. What's that?
I said you gonna have to get you a bite tank.
Well, technically, I do. I mean, I need a bait tank at home, yes, but what I have out here is a 5-gallon bucket and this double. You see the 2 hoses? I
Yeah.
got 2 aerator stones on there, and this thing is rechargeable. I've been out here since 4 o'clock. It's still bubbling right now, so it
Oh, that's
works.
cool. Yeah, I got a solar powered one like that.
That's why I let the fish
Hey, and
go when
thumbs
I
up
leave
to
here.
the
When I
double
leave here, I just
tone.
dump the fish back in the water. Oh, I got solar power too. This thing here, look. See, I got a solar power thing right here too that I can charge stuff on if I need be. But tonight I've never needed it, so I'm taking that to the car right now along with my bait rod and a couple other things. So I'll be back in a few.
All righty.
I just want to get some of this packed up now so I can save
Oh, I
time later.
know. Hell, it takes me 2 trips at least usually. Take too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, see, I got this little jackery little thing here. That's what the solar power powers
Oh,
this
look
up,
at
and
that.
then this thing I can power other shit up with. So, but
That's
I'm not gonna
cool.
need it tonight. I brought it just in case, but I'm not gonna need it.
I used to tow the 4-wheeler battery around with me and run stuff off 12 volts. Now I'm trying to lighten up a little bit.
Bait pole, solar power jackery.
Oh, howdy, Duggar. Sorry, I ain't been on the.
What's
You missed
going
my
on, Duggar?
flathead, man.
Hey, Duggar, I caught me a couple really nice fish tonight, and I'm gonna turn them into dinner for once. I actually got them on a stringer. There'll be a video tomorrow to show the fish, but yeah. One of them I caught before alive, and one of them I caught during alive. 7-pound channel cat and a teener blue cat. Them bitches becoming dinner for once. Ain't nobody saw that here yet. They gonna see it soon. I'll be right back though. I'm taking some stuff to the car.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's see. That can go. That can go. This can go. That can go. The bait can go because I'm done with the bait.
Oh, get on, sorry.
And possum also caught a flathead tonight. I'll be right back.
I'll wait. Golly. But, oh, good. Let me hit that light. You don't leave light on long, I'll tell you that. I gotta bring my weed eater down here. Seeing some of them weeds that was off the hook, howdy. All just little fishing, messing around.
Damn bug.
Mike caught channel cat, a blue cat. I caught flathead, and Dan still chunking. Come on, Dan.
I'm trying.
Go rub your pole or dip your net or however that works. That go where I want to go. Possibly. It's hard to keep this darn bluegill here where I want to go. What the fit with that? I didn't know. I might have faith on this egg. Come on, go plant the blue. There you go. That's it. 8 minutes. 1.5 hours like behind that. Over my kingdom. That's my baby. Sharing is caring. Absolutely. It was so good at Christmas. They put that on KFC's lid. Sharing is caring. That's fun. Come on, here, kid.
Yeah, I'd like to see another one before I take off.
Yeah, I'd like to catch one.
I've definitely had a good day today, though. It's I'm feeling great. I've caught a couple really nice catfish. Gonna make some dinner for the fam that wants it. Got to hang out with some good people on YouTube. Feels good to be up here.
It's been good hanging with you, Mike. Finally, all these weeds and grass and everything else I'm pulling off the bottom here, getting tangled up in all my stuff.
Yeah, it's the
That
only thing that sucks
happened.
about fishing in a flowing river. Sometimes you get all that garbage that comes along and hangs up on your line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some salad coming down the ditch out there. That means the ditch is rising. But it'll be back down tomorrow. Everybody's irrigating now.
Yeah, when I lived up in Peoria and would fish to Illinois all the time, there were sometimes I'd see some stuff coming down. I'm like, oh, I better move my poles now. Because there'd be
Oh,
like big old logs and trees floating through there.
yeah, the river's terrible like that, boy.
Like, oh, I better move this line because it's definitely about 4 minutes. That tree's gonna be dragging my pole down the river.
Yeah, and this ain't like the Mississippi or Arkansas or nothing. There's a small river, so there's a lot of crap that's coming up and hanging up in this.
Well, yeah, those small rivers are actually sometimes more treacherous on you because you got those beavers that be building them little bitty, dams and stuff on those small rivers, and all of a sudden you get a good rain or a good flood going on, and it washes all that shit downstream on you. Sitting there minding
I
your business, thinking everything's okay, and all of a sudden you see like 150 logs floating at you.
You hear me? Ashley wants to lean. Are you gonna shit? She's holding the
Oh,
phone.
you want the link to come up? All right, hold on. That's a
I've seen
special
fish
treat.
before.
Oh, are we gonna have Ashers up?
All right, they go to the link.
All right, I finally get to sit behind the. Oh shit! I gotta plug my phone in.
I'm on 67.
Matter of fact, oh shit, I need to unplug my phone. It's been at 100% for a while. I bought a big battery pack thanks to the members and stuff. I bought this thing and it will juice my shit up 8 times over. And I forgot to unplug it. It says 100%.
Once
The
mine
whole
hits
time I've been here.
100%, I keep it plugged in.
Well, I like to unplug mine and let it get down to about 20 or 30 and then plug it back in because technically
Come on,
your
worm.
battery will live longer. Your battery will technically live longer in your phone or whatever rechargeable device you're using if you actually drain it almost all the way dead before recharging it. If you fully charge it and keep it charged up at full charge all the time, that actually kind of deteriorates your battery life.
Man, my phone's 5 years old. My battery's already shot.
I done went to
Tinkerbell
one of these
getting Sandy. That's
things.
awesome. Sandy's an amazing person. You'll enjoy Sandy, Tinkerbell. Well, when she puts out stuff. There's been a few times where she decided not to. But Sandy's amazing. You'll enjoy her. Tinkerbell.
She's a hoot, I tell you what.
Look at this shit.
What's up? Been a minute. What's going
Ah,
on?
howdy, Ashley.
What's going on?
Hi, Brandon. Hi,
Since I got
Wendy.
Ashley
Hi,
on screen, I gotta give the tank thumb.
Oh shit.
Now I'm gonna watch my post.
There's a tank thumb for Ashley.
Much appreciated.
Off the chat, man.
I'm getting a bite
How
on
you
the
doing,
Uncle
girl?
Lou.
How you guys doing?
Come on.
I'm
Pretty
doing
good.
good. I'm doing good.
Good to
Happy
hear.
my voice is coming back a little bit.
Yeah. You guys make me want to fish.
Oh, I know it's terrible.
It's a beautiful day. How's the weather by you guys?
Yes, it's real nice out here tonight.
69.
It's 65 degrees right here.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
say 69, but I'd be lying. So 65.
Well,
That comes later, right, Mike? Yeah, it's nice out. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
Besides, I think I told you guys before. In case I haven't, let me tell you, the 74 is better.
Oh.
If you guys don't know what that is, it's 69 and a fist.
Oof.
Think about it. 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Ball it up. Get it in there while doing a 69.
I just learned something new today.
Just had a
Much
good
better.
head.
That's what she said when I told her about this. Anyways.
No, go ahead. So you got a new job, I hear.
Yeah. It'll be starting next week.
Cooking
I finally just couldn't take the old place anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna be cooking. Now I will
Hey.
say that's the only thing that
Bend it
almost
over.
kind of sucks
Bend it
compared to
over.
what I've been doing.
Bend it over.
My old job, I had finally gotten to where I
Oh,
was only
yeah.
working the 4 days.
Oh.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
takedown.
dang!
Tell me you
Everybody's
got
getting a
that.
fish.
I'm going
Okay.
solo.
Okay.
Is he on? Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, it's on. I think it's damn
Brandon,
kid.
you
Boy,
ain't
he
get one?
smacked the shit out of that rod. I'm sitting there looking, talking to Ashley, and all of a sudden I see that rod go blam.
I ain't caught one in a long time either.
Yeah, it's been
Uh-oh,
We
what you
slow
got
got there?
bites.
we got a drum, but
There you
Oh, we
go.
got a
Go.
drum.
Yummy. Yep.
Hey, them are good. I'm telling y'all. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
sleeping on how good those are.
They're great, dude. There's a chef.
I told
I
y'all, my lady is Polynesian, and the first time I cooked her up a drum, she said it reminded her of some of the fish she ate on the island.
Yep. Yeah, dude. The meat, like people think it's nasty, like carp. I hear carp's good. I've never had carp, but drum. Oof.
ribs are
Well,
awesome.
carp, you definitely have to clean right and
Bless
treat
you.
right and do a little extra to it. But drums
Yeah.
are good, straight up. You can
Mm-hmm.
grill them,
I'm gonna
fry
take that
them,
little thing
broil
home for
them. I
some
don't care.
breakfast.
Drum are actually not bad. They don't have a lot of meat on them though. You have
Uh,
to catch a pretty solid
I mean,
sized
yeah.
drum
Oh,
unless you're
yeah.
gonna cook it whole.
cook,
Unless you're
Yep.
gonna
cook
cook
it.
it whole and eat it off the bone. If you're trying to make fillets and stuff, you need a big drum.
Yep.
Carp can't be that bad because they eat it around the world.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's what I'm saying. Like people say carp's nasty, and I've heard it's great. I mean,
Oh, I
like
like
it's
the
Yeah,
bars
it's
and
not bad.
buffalo
It
ribs.
just takes a little extra work, in my opinion, and definitely got to make sure ain't no red meat in there and things like that. But
well, Mike
overall,
said,
yeah, it's a pretty good fish.
yeah. Yep.
Luke from Catfish and Carp, I mean, he's got a lot of catch and cook videos on it,
Yep.
on carp.
Yeah, yep. I don't think he does that channel anymore, but
No,
yeah, he definitely he still has a lot of great videos on cooking carp on that
yeah.
channel.
Yeah, he just sticks with the Outdoor Boys. I mean, hell, between the two channels, he has almost 4 million subscribers.
No,
Yeah.
dang.
Hey, Alvin, what's going on, brother?
Alvin
Oh,
Lewis,
Yeah,
you let
the
Lewis.
lizard,
yeah, he
Oh
was
yeah,
definitely
I'm
one of
off
those.
chat now. Howdy, Alvin.
the lizard
He was
runner.
definitely one of those great channels that had a lot of great content on. But yeah, he kind of abandoned that main channel that everybody knew him from and hung out on the other channel
Now
Right.
see,
now.
when I'm trying
Yeah, I
to
watch
catch
a
a
lot of that.
carp with one of these big old 5-aught circle hook,
Oh, I
I,
just
I like
watched. Go
I
ahead.
like getting
Sorry.
that worm mashed up on there so it don't, they can grab a hold of it where it don't come through, and then it won't get
Yeah.
your lip and spit it out.
Yeah, see, Dom likes to watch Outdoor Boys. So we watch a lot of that at the house.
Yeah.
Which, of course, he likes to watch their Nerf gun battles. But we watch a lot of the other stuff too.
Right.
What was those flowers you had over there to the left? I saw some flowers.
Sacrilege. George, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
that's
Sacrilege.
it looks like a clematis from here. Is that a clematis?
Yes, sir.
A
They
climax.
purdy.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are some pretty vines.
My
Yeah,
We have
they're
three
nice
different
flowers.
links. Hold on, Johnny Small Pepper. I'll drop it out there again.
Johnny.
Damn, it's 43 of me up here. Look out. I'm going to have to hit the button again.
So she's showing us climaxus vines or plants.
Climaxes. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pay the park meter. When I come back, if I see you in the backstage, I'll bring you up, man.
Yeah, I just watched the video and some guy actually caught a bass on gummy worms.
Yeah, I've heard of
Oh,
that.
yep,
Yeah,
it's not.
I'm gonna try that shit for $2.
Well, some of these people keep talking about catching fish on friggin'
You might catch
marshmallows.
a channel cat on it too.
Oh yeah, easily. Oh, easily. But for $2, hell yeah. Versus $20.
No, go to Dollar Tree. Get a bag for $1.25.
$1.25. Hey. Yeah,
What's going
that
on,
blew my
Cuddles?
mind. What you want to go outside? Hold on.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yes.
Hey, 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 hey.
Uh-oh. The bluegill head just bobbled.
What's up, Mr. Duggar?
Mr. Duggar,
Duggar.
the alien mugger. Yeah, I'm trying to stay back here away from the bugs.
Yeah, that's why I got my light in front of me.
Yeah, so do I, but I'm only about 8 feet away from my light.
I got my light about 30 feet away from me, and the bugs are still kind of irritating. How you doing, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I got my light right there.
Damn, what'd you do? Take it out of your shop? I'm just
No,
messing with you.
that's one of them generic convex lights off of Amazon.
Oh, hey, don't be talking about Amazon like that, man. I use a lot of their
Hey,
products.
that's what I got. A complex light from Amazon.
This is
There we
This
go.
is the
There
generic.
I go. Hey,
This is that.
Possum, Ashley, Danimal.
Hey,
Hi,
what's up,
Johnny.
Johnny?
Hey, chat.
This is one of those Juifengurks.
Wait a minute. Who is
Sounds
Tammy
like a
V? It says
Uh,
Tammy V wants to come up. I don't know who that is, so I can't allow that one yet.
Tammy V, you need to be You need to be talking in the chat first.
Yeah, I don't see them in chat either.
Man, that's one of them wieners coming up on your
Yeah,
channel.
I was gonna say that's Ron Jeremy's cousin coming up.
Uh-oh.
Right? I'm
Yep.
not that easy, Tammy. If you want to fuck with me, you gotta stick it deep. I don't know
Tammy
you
Vagina.
by that name. I don't see no picture, and I ain't seen you talking in chat.
I think
And
it's
trust
Tammy
me, my legs ain't easy to spread, so I'm too old for that shit.
That V is the middle initial. Last name Vagina.
You want to
Yeah, I
come
was
on
gonna.
this panel, you got to come up and chat first and get to know us.
You might
So,
want to
anyways,
come
what's
on
up,
the
Cuddles?
Not much.
On
I
that
was
note,
I was gonna sing the Bohemian national anthem for you guys. I felt compelled to sing a different foreign national song. Hey, by the way,
how about a little
by the way,
Bohemian Rhapsody from
oh
Queen?
yeah, well, you know, yeah, let's talk about that. That what a song that is, huh?
Oh, it's a
Queen.
wild one, yeah.
It's a classic.
Does everyone like Queen up here?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Why, Shirley?
Yeah,
Bicycle.
I was yep, bicycle, but in Wembley Stadium, remember when Freddie Mercury was commanding the audience? It was actually a quintessential landmark time because that's the first time that a musician got an audience to react like that, from my understanding. And it was actually the beginning of a lot of audiences and a lot of musicians doing that. But his performance was so good. I mean, his performances were great. I remember watching him in
70s.
1978 in Kitchener,
Golly, boy, that's
Ontario,
before my
Canada. I
time.
was playing hockey up in Canada, and I would remember watching the Queen. It was they were insanely different, and still. I mean, I think they're back on tour again.
Yeah, I quit smoking too, chat. Look, see?
So
Hey,
they
now
brought
pause.
Freddie back from the dead, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think they did.
Tammy's hooker or whatever, that was Ricky, by the way,
That,
earlier. That Tammy.
that was Ricky.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ricky
that's
who?
let me
Ricky.
look again. Well,
Yeah,
there
Ricky
was
yeah.
no
Bobby.
camera.
Oh, Shaking Bait or Rick and
No,
Bobby.
he came up as Tammy's hooker or some shit like that. So that was
That,
Ricky.
Ah, okay. Well, it said Tammy V, and there was no camera, so
maybe
I
Uh,
that's
was
his
like,
girlfriend from off the beat.
Could I
I'll
get a
try it
hint?
again. Let me drop the link again. They're not back there no more. But yeah, there was no camera, and I didn't recognize no Tammy V. So I was like,
What's up,
Ricky's
man?
Ricky's
I
having
think
too good of a time.
probably.
we should all vote on Possum singing Bohemian
Shaking Bait.
Rhapsody in his accent. God, that'd be funny.
Now Ashley fell out.
She'll come back.
Daniel,
Y'all
how are
ain't even
things with the
head
family?
on.
How's things with your boy?
What's up? Who? What?
How are things with your boy? Your job going well? And
Oh man, the job's going great. I got told, so we got a guy that just, so when you move up to your grade 11, you're at the mercy of wherever they want to put you. So one of our guys in the shop, he just got his 11 and he's moving to another building to work on a different engine. And then another guy in the shop, he's moving over to he got hired on in quality. So he's leaving. So they're going to start having to rotate some people around, and
Sorry, my dog.
they're
My
hanging
dog.
on.
She exited me out.
They're hanging on to these guys an extra month over the time they're supposed to be starting their job, and so when they leave, I'm going to be running my bay. And our work lead said that's pretty much kind of unheard of for somebody being there that early, that short of a period of time, running a bay. So,
that must
they
be
got
good.
pretty
They
good
must like
confidence in
you.
me, I guess.
That's great. That's congratulations. And
Thank
your
you.
boy is healthy and doing well?
Oh yeah, Dom's doing great. I'll have him this weekend. I got my grandma's 90th birthday party Saturday, so I'm going to take him.
You're gonna smoke weed as a family and drink beer?
I can't do that because
I had to
I'm
ask that. Sorry, Dan. I had to ask that.
I'm a government employee.
Jerry.
Yeah, you can get fired. You can get fired just looking at a bag of that stuff, couldn't you?
Yeah. Well,
Remember,
I'm still on my 1-year probation, so I can't really do anything to mess up.
if I ate a pot brownie, I could be fired and put in prison. I mean, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, right? And so I can't even
Hey,
look
all
at
you gotta
this
be
stuff.
is like, hey, somebody said they had brownies. I didn't know there was pot in it. Shit.
No, I don't think that works. I think
No,
I don't
that
think
doesn't work.
Come on.
No, it doesn't.
Although it's legal here now, so
Well, it don't
as
matter
long
if
as
it's
you can
legal here.
function, you're all right.
It
It don't matter.
depends on the company. If it's zero tolerance, it doesn't matter if it's legal.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
There's also
Because
what's
they'll
called,
call it, what they'll do is they'll get around it by calling it intoxication. Whoops, Johnny just fell out.
Oh,
maybe it's that sensitive in his job. He's like, I can't even be up here talking about
he was talking about it. He's dropped.
there's also career fields that it's not allowed at all because it's safe, a safety issue.
Right. It's like a
yeah. That's why I said they'll get away with calling it intoxication or whatever. It's just like drinking and shit. So.
Any kind of construction, manufacturing, anything like that, equipment operating, anything. That's what they consider a safe. I forgot.
Shit, in a restaurant business, they say if you ain't high, you probably ain't doing your job good enough. Which always cracks me up because I don't get high. I like to drink, and it always pisses me off because somebody will come in from hitting their shit outside. They'll go out back and roll a blunt and smoke it up and come back in like, oh, I'm so fucking high. Nobody will give a damn. If I walk in here and go, man, I'm a little tipsy, I got a buzz going on, man, I'd be told to go home.
Right? Gotta go. Yep.
Right. They can go outside and smoke a blunt. Everything's all good. I go outside and take a little shot or a sip of beer and come back and be like, oh, man, I'm buzzed. This feels good.
I heard that.
Like, oh, you got to go home.
Yep.
Even if I was to drive on base,
off camera, then they can't say nothing.
even if I was to drive on base with anything that has CBD oil in it, I'd lose my job. If they did
dang, CBD, that's another health thing where like your doctor will tell you to take CBD oil.
Well,
it don't matter. If they did a random vehicle search and I had anything with CBD oil or anything in it, that's my ass.
Yep.
I can't even have it,
but at the same time, it's like, oh, that's goofy.
I can't even have an empty shell casing in the truck from going to the gun range or something. If I had an empty gun casing in the truck, that's still grounds.
Wow. Right, because they think you might be the next shooter inside the facility.
Right. This guy's
crazy. It was the same
like,
way.
Hey, this guy likes guns. If he gets mad, he might come shoot up the place.
Hey, it was the same. It was the same way when I worked at the oil refinery up in Illinois, up in Wood River. I was under Homeland Security, and if they searched my vehicle, even though like it's not a firearm, even if I had like an empty bow and arrow case, like a bow case,
Right.
that's still they see a case for anything, an empty shell casing, anything, you're gone. That's just
Crazy.
the way it works.
But
Empty
hey,
barrel.
man, when that job's worth
Yeah.
it, then you mind your business and your P's and Q's and you keep your shit clean.
Yeah, but they do random
You
vehicle
know,
checks
if the
too.
money's tight and
And
your
then I'd
family's
have to
straight
blame it
because
on my
of it,
buddy
you
for
do
him
what you gotta
leaving that
do.
shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't work. It's still your vehicle.
If he don't pick it up, I gotta pick it up. What are you talking about?
All right, man.
Excuse
Mid South, it's not a union issue. It's a fucking matter of homeland security, anything, government, anything like that.
Government doesn't play. Like we
Like
all
I
work.
said,
Yeah, not when it comes to any of that shit.
No,
No.
Nothing to
we
do
all
with-
work for the government. They take our taxes. They got the IRS. They got all kinds of shit. But when you work for the government, they don't
Hey, that's
play.
fucked up because the government's supposed to work for us.
and I've never been in any fucked up union. I was in the operating engineers for 15 years. That's a good union to be part of. I ain't afraid to admit being part of a union. All the people that don't know what a
It shouldn't
union is
be.
all about.
That's what drives America, technically. Fuck
me.
what everybody else says.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I ate a
The
bug.
unions made this country.
As
People need to
long
read
It
up on what
made
a
better
union's about.
jobs for people and better opportunities.
as long as they stick behind you. A
Yeah,
union
thank the
does a good
unions
job.
for your weekends and your 8-hour workdays. Oh shit!
Right, right. Yeah. It's the
I got a
unions that
green
put that
stink
shit in
bug on the
place.
top of my green
Oh,
bug.
shit.
Hey, you might. Hey, come on, skunk buster.
Come on, here.
Oh, he's building it like he's got one. He's got one?
Oh shit.
He's on full screen solo.
Like a fight.
Turtle, come on,
Yep.
turtle. Ah, just kidding.
Come on down.
Oh, animal.
Skunk buster.
Oh no, did he lose it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 feet from the
Oh no. Dang.
dag burn it.
Boy, I had you on solo, like, bring it in, Dan.
probably a damn turtle.
Dropped off near the bank.
Bro.
Well, I got a green stink bug on my green bug. That's amazing. Look at that glow tip. I didn't even put it there.
Where are you fishing at, Brandon?
That's why he's still single, boy. I tell you, he couldn't finish it. No, just kidding, man.
ah,
Just kidding, buddy. I love you. I had to.
that bug.
He was pulling and pulling and pulling. It's like, oh, bring it. Oh, nope.
Goodness.
It fell out.
Whatever it was about 5 feet off the bank. I think it's probably a turtle.
No, a turtle would have still probably been hooked, man.
He'd have been on the hook. You'd been
I
frying
think
that
turtles
shit
won't
off.
go.
You've been cutting
It
it.
was your PB
Two
playhead.
fields
You
behind
just
my
missed it.
house. I'm in a little old drainage ditch. It's about 20 foot wide, foot and a half deep.
Where are you at? Like city wise, like state wise?
I'm
Are you
9
guys-
miles north of New Matter, 9 miles south of Sykeston.
That's foreign language. What's your state?
Oh, right. Missouri.
He's in far
She
southeast
said, without
Missouri.
doxing yourself, what state do you live in?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you knew I lived in Missouri. I live in the Boot Hill.
Okay, that's cool.
Goodness.
He's in the far
Hey,
southeast.
Possum, I need to Google your address sometime. When I start traveling, you might be one of the first people I want to come meet as far as outside of my general space. I'd love to come hang out with you, brother, even if it's in a fucking ditch, like you said right there.
Sometimes, man.
Hey, the river
Them
ain't but
creeks.
9 miles away, but it takes, a little longer to get there. But
Yeah,
Right
once
on.
this house is paid off, I'm gonna start traveling, and most of the people that have always come in here and hung out and fuck with me is some of the first people I'd like to come meet.
I take you to catch a flathead.
I mean, if it's okay with them, of course. It ain't like I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna ask them first, set up a time and date.
That would
Because obviously I've done a
Otherwise,
lot
that
of
would be
giveaways,
creepy.
so I have a lot of people's addresses, but I wouldn't just show up at the fucking door like, hey, Want to go fishing? I'm gonna ask them first.
I didn't miss the Daisy Dudes, right?
No, that's still coming up. I
Okay.
mentioned that last night because I told people, hey, I know I've been gone a while. I've been
Yeah.
out of the game and dealing with what I'm dealing with, but
Life,
I'm
right?
starting to make my comeback. But even if I said fuck YouTube completely and was gonna be done with YouTube overall,
Hmm.
which I'm not, I'm just saying if I was, I would still come back and at least do the Daisy Dudes because that shit's gonna be hilarious as all fuck.
Oh yeah,
I
that's gonna be
mentioned that
great.
the other night when I came up the other night. I said, "Hey, I'm coming back, and I know that Daisy Dudes is coming up in a couple of months." And I happened to mention, I said, "No matter what, no matter how I'm feeling, even if I got down again, no matter what, that
Night,
Daisy
Monty.
Dude shit is happening."
Oh,
I
I've
hey,
know.
Monty.
already received too many gifts and stuff to give away for it. I got too
Hmm.
many people putting things on the line for it. I got too many people wanting to be in it. It's gonna be funny as shit. So yeah, the Days of Dudes is still going down. It's late July or early August is when we said it was gonna be, and that's still the same time frame. Late July or early August. So a couple more
Okay.
months. It's
Yeah.
coming
About the
up.
turn of
It's
the
gonna
year.
fly by. What's up, Monty Sheets?
Monty. Here, go on. Go.
Hey, speaking of which, maybe Monty Sheets can put up
Good.
one guard dog for the prize.
Lance.
We got a lot of prizes already,
Oh, that's
but
my bad.
one guard dog would add to the
Sorry,
pile.
sir. Howdy, sir.
Dude.
When he
I was
says
thinking
no backing
him.
out, the Daisy Dudes is happening. Yes, ma'am. That's what I said the other night. I'm like, even if I was still down and out and not here near that time, I would make sure that I came back near that time to do it. The Daisy
Right.
Dudes is happening. Period. No matter what.
The bug in my eyes is
Oh,
coming from God.
come
Now,
on.
I'm gonna be here
Go
just to
green,
give a
boy.
heads up, like I usually do. I'm probably gonna be here for about another half hour.
That
Uh,
same
I
rod
caught
doing
two
something.
really good fish tonight. I have two big old beautiful fish that are gonna be cut up in the food. But the fishing has slowed down for me, and I've been out here since about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm gonna wrap it up at 11 my time, which is a half hour from now. So just give you all a heads up.
All right.
And Danimal and Possum, obviously awesome having you up here fishing with me.
I
Possum caught
appreciate
a
it.
flathead. Ashley, what a fucking treat to have you up here.
Whoop, whoop.
Love you, girls. That's been
Love
a
you
pleasure.
too, bud. What do you
And I'm
guys
not
use?
saying you guys have to leave now. I'm just giving you
It's
the
a good.
half hour heads
Yeah.
up. And everybody that's been in chat on both lives tonight, because this is my second live. That's a beautiful dog.
Oh, she's purty.
Yeah, love the
This
dog.
is my
Hey,
second
She
live,
I
so I appreciate
appreciate it,
everybody coming
man.
back.
Too.
she's a
I
killer.
like
She's a
fishing.
killer. Let me tell y'all. Oof. She's not nice. She's nice to eat. She is not
He's a
nice.
wolf dog. Look out.
Well, actually, how many
She
dogs
Oh,
do you
look
have
how
now?
When it
Sandy's
gets
trying to be
dark, she
funny. I'm like,
switches.
it's my last half hour. She goes, is this when I was supposed to throw out a booty mover and wave some cash at you blokes for biggest fish? If you
Well,
guys
mine
don't know what
wasn't the
she's talking
biggest,
Sandy.
but
about, if you
mine was
remember,
pretty.
one night we were all sitting up here, and all of a sudden, Sandy's like, I'm fucking bored. Whoever catches a fish over X amount of pounds, I'm going to throw $100 at. Then Drew and Wendy threw in some money, and then Johnny Small Pepper threw in some money, and it ended up being like $160 or $170 fish, which Big Mike and Catfish Sizzle eventually caught. But it was funny when the money went on the line. Everybody on screen went running their asses to their poles, and they put fresh bait on. They
Uh,
readjusted their poles. Oh,
oh,
it was hilarious as shit. All you saw was a bunch of asses on
oh,
screen because they ran to start moving poles and refreshing baits and all that shit. You saw
they get
butts
nervous,
on
see.
every screen except
Right,
mine.
right.
I didn't run, but that shit
But say,
cracked
no,
me
I
up.
let them soak, son. Yeah, unless they got a bite.
All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh man, Sandy says she'll throw 100. Oh, Johnny Small Pepper's got 10.
Right,
Oh,
Slim?
Wendy and Drew's got 10. whatever. Like there was money on the line. Everybody up here that night went running to their poles. So all you saw was guys' booties and gals' booties readjusting their shit. It cracked me up. So that's why she said, should we turn that into a booty? Wait, let me go highlight that again. It said something about a booty running. I got what she meant. Yeah, here it is. Is this when I should throw a booty mover and wave some cash? Yeah, a booty mover.
Wendy just
Everybody's
said she's
booties
throwing
was on
100
the
in.
screen because they
Oh,
ran to their poles.
Green call, let's go.
Wendy just said she's throwing 100 in.
Sandy says, I just
And
wanted
the
to see
stink
some
bug
hands on
still
some
on.
rods.
Let's see if we can throw a stink bug off. That'd be cool.
Big Sam said asses and elbows. Yeah, that's what you saw. Because look, you saw this. They were like going to their poles. And then you saw this because they were reeling
Like a
their
ball.
poles. So you saw asses and elbows. That's right on, Big Slim. Yeah, that night was hilarious.
So,
Especially because once again, it was a random night. We never plan shit here. We just do shit. Except for the Daisy Dukes.
girl.
That's planned. But generally speaking, ain't nothing that's ever happened on my channel really been planned that often. Let's see. When I had Sarah come up here and put on that 3-hour concert, that was planned with
Nice.
me, Johnny Small Pepper, and Sarah. When I had James Gipe as a guest, just to hang out and shoot the shit with me, that was planned. Other than that, I've never planned anything on here. And there's been a lot of amazing moments here. So I'm so happy to be here and hang out with such great people where such wonderful, crazy things happen randomly.
Definitely. Definitely. Well said. Well said.
Like, we
Hey, I
don't,
like
yeah,
the
you know what I
flathead
mean?
on
Like, some
top
people
tonight.
plan this shit. They're like, oh, we're going to do this big old thing over here. Come on over here and hang out while we do this thing. To
No,
try to,
actually,
build and
I mean,
whatever.
there's another one in here
I'm like,
somewhere.
shit, I'm just here. I'm just here. Whatever happens, happens.
right? Natural energy is good.
Good vibes.
Monty is throwing in the guard dog. Oh, hey, appreciate that, Monty. I was just talking shit and being funny, but I appreciate that because I know your guard
I
dog
lost
is well respected among a lot of people. So, hey, I appreciate that, man. I was just being
I
funny.
think they work good on channel chat.
But yeah, we'll get you added to the donor list when I do the next video. It's been a while. I did the first video, which had all the original donors and original participants and stuff. But yeah, now that it's almost time, I need to come out with another video soon to remind people that it is still on. It is still coming up.
I keep getting bugs flying in my damn eye.
Yeah.
Well, hell, I ate one while ago. As long as I stay out of my mouth, I'm all right.
Last time I went up to
Well,
my
act
rod,
like Corey Hart. Hey, act like Corey Hart and put your sunglasses on. I wear my sunglasses at night, so I. Shit, I was going to put mine on to be funny, but I took them to the car already.
Well, I got my Ray-Bans
Remember
on,
that song, though, from the 80s?
they're prescription.
I wear my sunglasses
Sun,
at
so
night. What's that other one? My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades.
I gotta wear. Yeah, that's like Huey Lewis or something. I gotta wear shades.
Yeah. I have it all wrote down, Mike. I'll send you the updated list tomorrow. Awesome. As far as I know, I still had everybody wrote down. And in the first video, as far as I know, this is the newest gift. Although I do still have to unbox. Like I said, I do have another video that I still need to do pretty soon because, I got this new shirt. It also came with stickers. I also got River Rat stickers. And I also got another Daisy Dudes prize showed up in the mail while I've been gone on this hiatus from MB Heritage Farm. He got night.
Oh, he's good.
Nice.
He got Nightbreed to send some baits. What is that? Voodoo what? He got Nightbreed to send some baits and shit. So I have some baits and a jig. Voodoo Range?
Voodoo Ranger.
Hell yeah. Is that a beer? IPA. Oh, that's my jam right there. I love IPAs.
Oof. Oh yeah, it's like food. Oof. Liquid deliciousness.
I tried it. It's
Well, that's why
okay.
I tell my lady.
Oh, snap. Snap. You ain't got to tell her nothing.
Right. Well, she
She
already
just
knows because when I
she
come
just
up and I gotta
provides.
wipe my beard off,
Mm-hmm.
when you need a napkin for your beard, you're both happy.
You just get cut. What are you talking about? Or something.
Come on,
But
Jared.
anyways, yeah, I love IPAs. I usually don't drink them these days because just Four Loko is way more hardcore and way cheaper. But if I want to drink something to enjoy it and be like, I really enjoy that, it's usually IPAs.
She's enjoying my IPA. She's smelling it and licking it. But yeah, no, it's tasty.
Yeah. I actually
What
used
is
to have
it?
a roommate that had a pit bull that would
Mm-hmm.
not leave you the hell alone until you poured him some beer.
Oh shit.
It had a little bowl and it would scoot that bowl up to you. If it saw you drinking the beer, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It was this beautiful American pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
It had that tiger color to it. I think they call them tiger pits or something. I don't know. I forget, but I know it was an American pit, but it had like that tiger pattern on it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were anywhere in that house to where that dog could see you and you were drinking a beer, it would grab its bowl and bring it to you and drop it by your feet and start headbutting you until you pour a little beer in the bowl.
Yep.
Then it would leave you alone and
Yep.
drink the beer. And then it would grab the bowl and go look for somebody else. It was funny as shit. It was
Ah,
one of the funniest things I ever saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just this beautiful, fun loving pit bull. Like that dog, you just adored it. If you knew that dog, you adored it. You'd pet it all day if you could. It was
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. But yeah, as far as if you were drinking a fucking beer, that dog would not leave it alone until you gave it a sip. You didn't have to give it all
I
your
need
beer. You just had to
some.
give it a sip. It'd come up and put the bowl down by your foot, and it'd start doing this on your leg and like headbutting you. You just pour a little sip in there. It'll lap it up and then grab the bowl and go look for somebody else. It was crazy.
Yeah, she's like
I
that.
lived with that dude for about 3 years, and that dog did it the whole time I was there.
I'm no beer kid.
All right, y'all, about 20 minutes left. Miss Us says, didn't want a band-aid. I wanted to be snuggled and cuddled. I must have missed something up there. Rule number 1, Miss South, Aussies don't carry band-aids.
Last American. Ah.
She gonna put a whooping on your ass and not take care of you afterwards. Deal with it. Big Sim says, sounds like my pit. I had love beer. Yeah. I don't know, man. That pit just, it cracked me up.
Yeah,
I
she's
love hitting that funny bone. I tell you what.
good dog. Dog knows food. Dog knows beer. That's a good ass dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wouldn't put it past
That's
it.
what somebody brought up the other night in chat. They were, because some people were talking about dogs and how some people whatever, and somebody had said there's no bad dog, there's bad owners, and that's true. I don't
Yep.
care what type of breed of dog it is, even if it's one of those dogs where it's got a bad rep for being a maniac or anything like chows. Chows get a bad rep too.
Yep.
But it's not because of the dog. It's because of what they've gone through. Just like us
Yeah.
as humans, we're animals too. If we go through a shitty ass life and we're beaten, abused, and whatever else, we might be a terrible fucking person unless we break the cycle.
Yep.
Trust me, I broke my cycle. I could have been a total fucking just shitheel. I should be
I
in
think
prison or dead or fucking something stupid from how I was raised, but I broke my cycle. And that's
Monty,
with dogs too. There ain't
Monty,
nothing to do with the dog. It's the people that raise that dog. What's that?
Monty said, "Cool stand, rod holder." Monty, I never actually finished it, but all it is just
Oh yeah,
PVC.
here, let me go solo real quick so I can see it better. Yeah, he made this a long time ago.
I
He's
never
had this
actually.
almost as long as I've known him.
Those hoops are supposed to have. One of them's supposed to have a tackle box attached to it, and the other one's supposed to have a like a pouch where I can put like a stringer and pliers and stuff like that in it. I just never have finished it. But they're supposed to be able to flip up underneath it and lock in. I made it where I can take it apart, and I made the monster rod holders, and then did my own base for them.
Do you run clickers?
It's great where I don't have to worry about taking it apart. I can just put it in the back of the truck and pull it right out of the back of the truck and set it up, get the rods and get the rods in and go.
Yep.
I don't have to do nothing with it.
What weighs it down?
I have the bottom legs down there on the ground.
Yeah.
That's 1.5 PVC and they're filled with sand. And I packed them as tight, full of sand as possible. And I've got them offset. I've got everything offset. That way
it's always holding.
That way the pivot point is far back. I've had 14 pounders latch on while the rods have been in there and didn't pull it over. But I also put eye bolts in the legs in case I needed to stick stakes in and hold it. But I've never needed.
That's a good move, just in case.
Good old Chevy rotor's good too, boy. They're pretty heavy.
So, yeah, I've been using this.
What's up, Cameron?
I've been using this for about 2 years now, and it's been great. It only weighs about 15 pounds.
Cameron said, "Hey, what's going on, Dan Ashley Possum?"
Oh,
she forgot I was up there. I'm up here too, Cameron.
Yeah, Monty,
Just kidding, man.
Made it to where it would hold them, and I didn't want to have to bend over and grab my rods or be down in the mud or anything else. So, I kind of made it out of convenience, and I can sit in the chair behind it.
Yep, nice.
Or I can walk up to it, and they're just at the right height.
Hey, that fishing channel, what's going on? I caught 2 really nice ones, and Possum has caught a little flathead. So there's been 3 fish caught.
I'm happy about mine though. It's been years since I've got one this big.
There'll be some videos about it as soon as I can.
Love it.
But I kept both of mine. I'm actually going to do a catch, clean, and cook because people have asked me for that. So I decided today, hell yeah, I got a stringer out there with about a 6 to 7 pound channel and a keener blue on it. So I caught a few, and Possum caught a flathead.
And we let her go too, my old buddy.
He let his go. I normally let mine go, but tonight I came out here with the mission like, I'm gonna take some fish home, and I caught 2 nice ones. So, but I'm only gonna be here for about 15 more minutes. I called it at about 11 o'clock. I'm leaving. I've had a great time with all the people in boat chats and the people coming up on panel. I think Ashley, I don't know if she blocked her camera or she fell out. I see a black screen over there now.
Yeah, see, Monty, those little hoops, they'll flip up underneath there. They're supposed to be up there where I can lock them in and everything stay contained. But like I said, I never finished it. But I do have other ideas drawn up for improvements on it. And, this is just kind of a do-it-yourself thing. I was going to do kind of a homemade or a DIY video on it, but I never did.
Can I ask one thing? It's missing the drink holder.
Actually, Brandon, I actually made 2 bottle holders for it.
Oh, there you go.
I just never have put them on there, and they slide down on the legs under the top. No, I actually made them out of some round stock. I hand made them out of metal, and I'll clean them up and I'll finish them up. I never clean the welds up or anything, but yeah, I'll finish them up. I'll finish them up and I'll paint them and then let you see it. But yeah, I did actually make drink holders for it.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, no, I thought of that.
I'll be wore out by the time I get down there and usually got to make one more trip. Oh, God.
And it works out because whenever I'm not able to park somewhere like where I can just pull it out of the truck, when I use my wagon, I can just, because my wagon has one of those little fold out tables on the end, all I got to do is just set one end on that little table and set the other end on the other end and put a bungee cord on it and it'll stay put. And then I can even put my rods in it and drag it down the way and it'll stay.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Buck, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Buck. Hey, Cam.
Howdy, bud.
Hey, Bug Williams, what's going on?
Man,
You
I
already
need
took a few more things to the car. I'll be back in a minute.
might gonna end the stream and then I'll catch a damn fish.
Yeah.
No,
That's how
sir.
it
Go
goes.
back, scroll back, look. It was a pretty little old female. I'm
Okay.
fishing in a channel cat carp garnet. I'm glad to see a flathead still in here. Last one I caught was probably 6 years ago, and it was a 12-pounder.
Hey, I got a place I'm gonna go fishing not long from now. It's over by my best friend's house. There's a creek that runs through there. And man, when I left his house 2 weekends ago, man, I stopped on the bridge and I looked down and there were some damn big catfish sitting there swimming around. So I'm taking my fishing stuff next time I go over there.
I'm telling you, if you can see them, put a night crawler on a jig head. Make sure your
Mhm.
jig head's got a big enough, hook size.
Man, where am I going to get an 8/0 jig head?
Uh, you buy bass stuff or take the. Surely you got swim jig. Take the plastic off of it. And if the worm don't work, put your bluegill head on there.
Yeah,
Right.
I have to go get me some bluegill. But
Man, that's my all-time favorite.
I did good with bluegill up in Missouri, up at at Truman when I was working up there last year. That's all I used, and I was catching good fish off of that 12 and 14 pound,
Cat love them.
all on
Flathead
bluegill.
absolutely love them, but blue cat will smash a live bluegill or a piece. They
Hmm.
like them too.
Yeah, that's I had a little there was a little lake right there in Springfield that I go to, and I go get my bluegill bait right there, and then I drive the other 80 miles up to the damn lake. I do that about twice a week.
It make it worth it for good bait.
Oh yeah. Well, I found a really good spot. It was pretty shallow, but there was only I think two times I went there that I didn't catch fish. And I say one time I didn't get skunked because I left before I got to catch a fish.
If I ever catch a catfish off Skipjack my river, uh, y'all know about it. I've used it forever.
Man, I tried
Nope.
skipjack here and I never had any luck. But of course, I didn't have any luck off the other baits I was using at the time either.
Oh, I use bluegills.
All right, Monty, have a good night.
Oh, have a good one there, man.
Night, Monty.
That fishing channel. I forgot you're from Missouri, ain't you? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
did.
just told me stater.
Man, I had me a great spot on the west side of the lake that man. Oh, shit.
Oh, ride down. This is why I hold my ride.
One
Uh-huh.
good solid hit.
Oh shit.
One good solid hit, and he let go or gave up.
Oh, it'd come back.
Yep.
That isn't even all.
He better. God damn
If not, get you a stick out there and whoop him with it.
it.
I could have beat a fish on my line the last 2 nights for nothing, but whoop tonight.
I could have gone to one of the lakes, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm coming to the river. I ain't been out here in
Yeah.
a long time.
I like the river. There's
I
variety.
do too.
Yep.
There's fishing there big as me.
Mm-hmm. River's nice, especially when it's when it's hot enough out, you can walk out with your waders on.
That
Oh,
fishing
yeah.
channel. That fishing channel. Are you familiar with Cooper Creek? With the Cooper Creek area up there at Truman?
Now, come on, Bill. I told you it might take 30 minutes or an hour for them to swim up, but you got to be there to
See, I
see
tried
when they
around the
do.
dam. I tried below the dam, and I didn't have any luck. Cooper Creek's on the west side of whatever highway that is. But man, that's where I found, and it was, like I said, it was shallow, but man, I was catching good fish. The first night I went there, I caught 6 blues. 2 of them were 12-pounders, and then a 9 and a 6 and like 2, 3, 3.5s.
Lose it like a train usually.
I passed out in my truck one night, and I woke up at 2 in the morning, and I woke up and I was like, shit, man, I got to be at work at 7, and I still got an hour drive back to the damn house. So I get up there and I start reeling everything in, and I had damn fish on one of the rods. Don't know how long he'd been there, but I had a fish on the hook. It was just,
You pulled a Jody. Look out.
it was probably like a 3-pound blue. Hey, Jody here? Clinton?
No, it's just
I think it was kind of around the Clinton area. I can't remember.
inside joke kind of thing. Oh, how
Did
do you
he
miss
say it was
him?
around the Clit area?
Clinton.
Ah, I just got back and I heard it was around the Clit area and something about an inside joke. So I don't know.
Hey, Kim Burris. How's it going, Kim?
Oh, I met with Jody when she goes and knocks on her pontoon and catches a fish.
Yeah. I know. I was just kidding. I walked up and I saw an opportunity to make a Mike's Fishing Home joke.
That's
Yeah,
really
I
when
got
you do
about
catch
5
a
more
catfish
minutes
in
here,
your
and then I'm gonna
dream.
start packing these rods up. I went down there, and of course, that old man's still down there. So my new buddy was talking to me. Wendy saw him earlier. He came down here and netted my blue catfish for me. I was like, I don't need a net. I'm about to
Yeah.
grab them. He's like, oh, I got a net. So he netted that
That
fish for
Rhonda.
me. I told him, I said, hey, if you're not
Man.
camera shy, there's people over there watching. You can go say hi. So he walked over and kind of waved at the camera. Wendy was like, Mike's got a new friend. So every time I've gone down there to put something in the car, he's talking to me. He's still down there too.
I'm
Hey,
thinking
I gotta give it
Rhonda.
to him though, man. That dude is probably like 75, 80 years old, and he's out here chilling and fishing by himself, smoking some weed too. He had a pipe, and he asked me, he goes, "Hey, you smoke? I got some weed." I was like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I'm good. I don't smoke."
Man, there was one time I came here to this same spot at the river, and there's an intersection right here across
Hey,
the river,
Cam.
and
My bad, Ricky.
I was like 4 minutes away from hitting my 4-hour mark on my live. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick it out and I'm going to make my 4 hours. It's a good thing that I did because I was just about done packing up and all of a sudden there was a T-bone accident at this intersection,
Mm.
which if I'd have left about the time that I was going to end it and got loaded up, I might have been in the middle of that too.
Dang.
So yeah, I drove past it and it happened and the cop was here and so I don't know if it was a police chase that ended in a T-bone accident or what, because the cop was there in no time. It was crazy. I need a fish.
Yeah, you do.
Me too. But I've already caught a couple at least, so I'm gonna start walking these poles back to the car. I'll stay live for now, just in case. I mean, Danimal's got an option to catch a fish. Possum might catch another one, so I'm gonna leave these cameras running for now. But like I said, I was wrapping up at 11. It's 11 now, so I'm gonna start walking these poles to the car. Thank you. Anybody who happens to leave before I'm finally signing off for the end. I appreciate you guys being here. Danimal, my brother, and Possum, my brother. Thanks for being up on panel with me as well.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Everybody that's been up here this evening, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping these poles up. I thought I was gonna hang out later than that, but it's getting to that point where these fish have died off for me, and I'm just like, I think I'll just go ahead and head back home. So I've been
That
up
fishing
here
channel.
for 2 lives tonight, and I got 2 fish, and I got some cleaning to do in the morning, and some cooking to do the next day. So love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Oh,
But
come
yeah, I'm gonna
on,
wrap it up.
get it, get it.
I'm gonna stay live just in case they catch a fish, but I'm gonna start wrapping these poles up, getting them to the car and all that jazz. So if you're not here when I'm done, thank you for coming in this evening. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that fishing channel. It's been since October. I got done working up there in October, and I haven't been back yet. So I can't really remember exactly, where Clinton is or anything. The only place I ever had any luck was up there where I was going.
Oh, little taser, boy. Too
Come on,
many
fish.
yards.
You damn fish. If I had some good cut bait on the hook, they probably wouldn't be taking it like they're taking the chicken. But man, I didn't have any kind of cut bait when I come out here, so I just ran to Walmart, grabbed me a pack of chicken real quick, and luckily I found the one pack that was on there marked down. I only gave it wasn't even $6,
Well, see, that might have a little smell to it.
maybe. It's marked down from like almost $10, so it was a decent sized pack. 3 chicken breasts in it.
Here's a critter over here running around.
Be nice if I could
Well,
end the stream with
Adventures
a
of Little
fish.
Rod, which did have a bluegill chunk on there, has an empty hook. So I
Mm,
was fishing on credit somehow on Little Rod.
yeah.
That had a bluegill chunk on there.
Boy, that's been a good fight.
Well, if I don't lose any tackle on this trip, this is the first time I've been here and not got hung up or lost anything.
You gotta love that.
Yeah. I don't know if this group is still here or not. I ain't heard anybody talking, but there was like 4 or 5 people up the way from me not long after I got here.
That's a fish fly.
Come on, fish.
Come on,
It's gonna have to
back
catch
up,
me.
take down. Here, kitty, kitty.
Yeah, I never went up to Lake of the Ozarks. I thought about it, but I just never made it up there. I mean, I think it was about the same distance from Springfield to Lake of the Ozarks, maybe just a little bit further.
Oh, blue head might got bite.
I wish I had me some bluegill or some crappie. Get on it, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm out in the middle of the country, so all kinds of stuff happen out here. Come on, fish. I just want to catch one. Yeah, I know, Wendy. I was thinking about going up there, but I can't swing it. I fished Stockton a couple times.
Look here, bluegill here. Look here.
That was only about 45 minutes or an hour from the. Oh, it was about 45 minutes from
Come
where
on,
I
get
was
it.
at in Springfield. I fished there a couple times. I did a live from there. Didn't have no luck. Now I'm down in Oklahoma City. I was working in Springfield for like 5 months.
Where we come sleeping out the plane.
Mm, yeah,
I couldn't help it.
of course.
Come
I mean, what other
on,
states got
bluegill. There
what
you
other
go.
state's got
Good
a good song that is almost 100 years old that still rings a bell?
girl. Never wash away New Orleans. I forgot the name of it right off the top of my head, but
Yeah, Wendy, I could make it up there in about just over 3.5 hours
for
because
a
it took
long
me three
hot
and a half
summer
hours to get to
day.
Springfield.
Good to
280
be.
miles.
Now that's a new one, Wendy. Come on now.
Is moving. Now, Rod just pulled line.
Come on, run that line, man. I think you're biting on it.
We just pulled some line. I got the clicker on it.
Boy, darn those are. But hey, I'll catch that thing. I don't care. I was happy for the player. They get whoop whoop. Many, many years. In here anyway. Like I said, this here almost drives up summertime. Uh-oh, where it is. Come on, get it, boy. Come on, man. Here, let's see the thought around with it. Here's a quick flip that silicone. Yeah, you got to dip it in. Get it, boy. No, you won't say. Yeah, you know you won't say.
Actually, I don't have the clicker on that one.
That act like yard. He hit it hard enough that time he could hear the bell. Oh, come on, get it, boy. Yeah, that's like a yard. I'm sitting there, fairly glad I let it. Eat it. And if he can't eat it, he'll leave it later. Really surprised that worm ain't got big. It always caught buffalo swimming up through here. It don't matter. I had a good time. Oh, howdy, Connors. How you doing? Johnny, howdy. I tell him when he gets back. He's packing up.
Ain't got no bait on this one. Oh, shit.
That big yard, left it alone.
I got 8 ounces of lead and about another 10 ounces of freaking grass and weeds.
Oh, I lied. Pardon me. It's still there. There you go. It's your man for a big deal. Oh, he is yard. He finally figured out how to put it in his mouth and try to swallow it. All fish eat them head first. Or the right way, where the fins don't go backward. No, I'm not. I'm going to go home and fiddle faddle with Manders. She making crunch rat supremes tonight. Bull. Can't wait to dig into
All right.
Wednesday.
I'm gonna head out of here
Johnny.
too, but first I'm gonna
Johnny.
show these fish off one more time for somebody who hasn't seen them. I'm getting out of here in a little bit, but I'm gonna run and grab my stringer, which
Johnny
I
wanted
normally
to link
don't have. I
to.
normally don't keep fish, but I'm keeping some tonight, so I'm gonna put it on solo. Go grab that stringer, show the fish off one more time before I head home. So I'll be back in a second. Then after that, I'm gonna get out here and once again, Possum and Danimal, thanks for hanging out with me up here. Thanks for everybody that came in chat. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab the stringer and show the fish off one more time before I get up out of here.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there. I'll tell him again, Johnny, when he gets back.
This crap's got me so tangled up.
Ah, here's Fresno. What's up, man? I caught a flatty out with ditch. Like a ditch dip, not anywhere else flat room. Good night, Jeremy.
All right, let's show these off real quick. Let's see solo.
Oh, let's hear talk.
Got this big fat blue. Bam!
And 9.
That boy gonna be dinner. And then I also got a nice channel cat down here. Let's show off the channel cat. Bam! I got me a good 20. I got me a good 20 pounds worth of fish here. That's gonna become a catch, clean, and cook. Oh damn! I already took my towel to the car. Let me use the grass to wipe my hands off with.
What bridge
So I can go back to.
But Johnny wanted the link before he hopped off.
Yeah, I could drop that one more time real quick, but I'm seriously getting out of here in just a few moments. But let's see if I got the. Oh my god, I got dirt all over my hands. I'm trying to do this. Post.
Did he just
paste.
say I got dirt on my hand?
I got a bunch of dirt because the catfish slimed me up and I don't have my towel on me because I took it to the car, so I rubbed it through the grass. So now I look like a monster. Got all this dirt on my hands trying to touch my phone and do things with it. Let's see, guest, invite guest, copy.
Oh my god, I got
trying to drop the link. So Johnny can come up
Everybody,
here for a minute.
look at my rainbow shirt.
You look like a bag of
All right, there's
Skittles.
the link.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, come on, Bluegill. You've been messing with it for 10 minutes. Oh,
But anyways, that one right there, that's gonna make some nice nuggets.
oh
That's
yeah.
a fatty. Normally,
It's
that's one
waiting
I
on
would
some
let go, but
peanut
he's not
oil. I
big
tell
enough
you.
to worry about, so I'm keeping him. Ugh.
Come
Let's see here,
on.
guest. Yeah, I got slime all over my hands. Trying to touch the phone here. My phone's getting wet.
If not, it's a turtle.
What's
It
up,
ain't just
Johnny?
like a turtle.
Don't let the 6 eyes on that fish bother you. The chemicals are fine. That's a big ass fish there, dude.
Oh, come on,
Big
get in the
fish.
bag, damn it. I'm trying to get them in the bag, and they're being ferocious.
Man, I cut wood all the time. I'm like, wood, just get in the truck. Jump up in there, wouldn't you? It saved me a lot. I ain't lying. We tried every time, but it never worked. I
I love chopping wood. It's one of my
do too.
therapies. It's one of my therapies. I love it.
Get in there.
Oh, come on with you. It still got it in its mouth. I don't know what to do. I don't remember real down on feel.
Good night, Moon.
I don't know this not man.
All right, finally.
I watching my pole with
It's a wigless night tonight, isn't it?
All right, I finally got them bad boys in the grocery sack because they're going to be groceries.
absolutely kitchen grocery boy.
All righty. What's going on, Brother Johnny?
And Ricky, I'm just so sorry to hear that. That's you know, your children are the most precious asset of anything, and to have that go through your life is just it's heart wrenching. And just know that our thoughts and prayers are with you, Ricky. It's terrible news what you're going through.
What a
You're a
minute.
great
I'm trying
guy
to
and a
catch up
great
here
dad.
from when I was gone.
Praise sir. I
Um,
wasn't watching chat. I don't know what happened.
no, Ricky's son is apparently very, very sick, and within the last throes of his life here, unfortunately, and
Oh,
that's why he hasn't been on very much. And you're gonna be lost. It's not right. There's no manual for this shit. There's no possibility that it's right. There's no comprehension.
never is.
There's the doubt of everything you thought was right. Um, every ounce of spirituality is tested. Um,
She got the first step here though.
and and just take every day and appreciate the time. Uh, I don't know if you guys are recording conversations with him, if you can have those, but that might be something that you can look back to and listen to again. One of the things that my sister did with my grandfather before he passed away is did recordings with him and talked about stories and stuff so they could remember. But yeah, very sad. And Danimal, looks like you've lost some weight.
You what?
Looks like you lost some weight.
No, I'm gonna put more on it.
Maybe you're just further away from the camera.
Damn.
Did I say that? Did I say that out loud? I think I said that out loud. I didn't mean
Oh,
that, Dan.
you think I lost weight?
Yeah, I said you lost weight.
I'm sitting at about 220. I'd like to lose about 20.
Yeah, well, if I went to how much I need to lose right now, I can lose a small walrus. So, um, anyway, Possum, what did you catch tonight?
Goodness. Pardon me. I caught a flathead out of a ditch I ain't in probably 6 years.
Nice.
But sorry, I had a moment. What you said,
Wendy and
thank you.
Wendy and all of her butts. That's all she's talking about is people's butts. And Danimal, do you
We're gonna
catch
reel down
anything
on this
besides
figure.
seaweed?
Do what?
Do you catch anything besides seaweed?
Nope, nothing but weeds. Man, I'm rebaiting. I'm a stick it out and I'm gonna rebait one more time.
Got another flathead, y'all. Oh,
I'm gonna try one more time. And then I'll stick it out for a little while. Try again.
Look at him.
I lied. I caught a dinosaur.
What'd you catch, a gar?
No, an alligator snapper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dag burning, he swallowed it. No, he didn't. I hooked him in the foot. God bless him. That's awesome.
hey, Big Slim.
That makes 3 turtles I've caught out of this ditch that didn't eat the bait.
Do you
And
make
didn't have
turtle
to
soup?
cut the line. Hang on, I'll show you, little bad boy.
He needs that turtle needs white walls.
I get off my flies. I know it's in your foot. I got you.
I think if I had something other than chicken, I might have a chance of catching something.
Let go
What do
of
you
it.
normally fish with?
I normally cut carp or bluegill or crappie, but
Quit it.
I didn't have any of that,
Go
so
on the
I ran to
line.
the store and grabbed me some chicken.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Or son of a bucket, it'll go through his man. All
Yeah.
I got to do is cut the line and it'll go through there without him feeling it. Hang on, sweetie.
Some of those
I'll
bugs
fix
around your
you.
head, Possum, those are as big as that fish or that turtle.
Well, this is a baby one. I've seen some bigger than number 10 wash tubs. Whatever that take, quit it.
Steve Luck, welcome.
Steve Loke in the house. What up, Steve?
Oh my goodness! It says I have another guest, but I'm sorry, I'm going to leave. Mr. Duggar, I love you, brother, but I'm taking off.
You gonna
It
bite
says
my
Duggar's in
phone?
the background. Let me bring him up for at least a second.
Yeah. Hey,
I
I'm
love
Possum.
literally
alligator
Say
grabbing my
hi to
snapping.
last
you.
gear. Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't seen
literally
none of my
grabbing my last
all my
gear right
boys in
now.
one collection. Shit, I got
There's your
Possum, I got
dinosaur right
Cuddles,
there, boy.
Hey,
Dan the Man, Big Mike, all of y'all here. What the hell
oh,
is
we
going
got a
on?
We're
turtle
gonna
on
let it
camera
go.
now too. It's official. It's a fishing show. There's
I
a
talked
turtle
it
on
up. I
camera.
sure did. If Amanda's still watching, I made her happy tonight too.
He'd be glad to trim your toenails for you.
Hold on, let
That
me go
boy,
full screen real quick. Let me go full screen. You caught that when I was away. Let's go solo real quick. Show that bad boy off solo. There you go.
you gonna get some of that dick like this shit.
Look, oh, that's a little bitty cute snapper
Ow!
turtle. He ain't even a big one. That's a baby.
It is a
that,
baby, but hey,
I've
it's
had
still a
pet snapper turtles
dinosaur. It's
bigger than
still
that.
living. I mean,
that,
look at the
that,
spots on that. That's a
Yeah, they're still beautiful.
water T
Snapper
Rex.
turtles are fucking beautiful.
that
We're
boy will
gonna go
still
down
take
here and
a
let it
finger
go.
off.
Though.
He'll still take a finger off.
I do love snapper turtles. I've had them as pets quite a few times and raised them for about 8 to 10 years and then let them go afterwards. They're
Yeah,
awesome
they're cool.
creatures.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, Duggar, I love you, brother. But yeah,
I
I
just
literally
wanted to come up and say hi to Cuddles.
Eric B.
And seen him in
if
a while.
God
you
bless
did
you,
not
Eric
happen to,
B.
hey Eric, be in the house. What's going on, prayer brother?
Eric B, the great.
If you didn't see the fish I caught, Duggar, I'll have the videos out sometime soon.
Cool
I
beans.
caught
Cool beans.
2 really nice fish tonight.
Yeah,
I
was
also
here
had a
earlier.
funny on. I also had a funny on Little Rod earlier that will be up there that wasn't during the live. So, Steve Logue, what's going on, brother? But
Howdy,
yeah,
Steve.
this is my last gear. Is my tripod, my phone, and my light. So I'm gonna get out of here. I called it about a half hour ago. Been
I had to
packing
get
up
that back.
since.
Well, I'm glad
Love you
I'm
guys.
glad
Thank you,
you
Possum and Danimal
Yes,
for being up
sir.
here.
Y'all have to
Everybody
scroll
that's
back
come
and
up
see
in
my
the
flag
chat and
here.
everything. I love you guys, and I'm coming back slowly, and I appreciate you guys for coming up to hang out with me this evening. I had a great
Absolutely.
night. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys later.
Appreciate you having me
Have a
out.
good
Later,
y'all.
Have a
Dubs.
Night, y'all.
yep.
Cheers,
Got
good night,
Have a
line.
good one,
Dan,
y'all. About to drive my
Cosm,
butt home.
Little,
God bless.
See you later.
Little Johnny,
good night, everyone.
chat.
And Duggar and Johnny, thanks for coming up again too. Near the end
got
there.
it.
Toodly,
Love y'all. Take it easy.
toodly doos.